Good evening and welcome everybody to AFK here on Loading Ready Run. This is the show where we play board games or tabletop stuff. And this evening is our second foray into Empyreal spells and Steam. It's spelled Empyreal. So it's Imperial, but it's fancy. It's fantasy trains. Love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me too.
This evening, I'm Graham most of the time, but this evening I'm also Graham, and I'm joined by Beej.
Hi.
And Matt.
Hi.
And Wheeler.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
And Paul is over there on tech. And before we get into doing whatever it is we usually do to trains,
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Why'd you look at me, Graham? Never mind.
Let's not worry about it. We're going to remind you that this show and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Or, for those of you watching live, by supporting us here on Twitch, by subscribing or giving bits or any of that good stuff. And we'll be shouting out to those lovely people at the end of the stream. If you're watching on the YouTube, hello. Nice to see you. So, for those who watched us play this last time, we had a great time. It was Beej, myself, Matt, and Jacob. And so this time we've done a swap. Mm-hmm. I was trying to make a joke there, but I didn't want it to sound
real.
Well, no, I didn't want to. I didn't want to make a joke that was at the expense of either Jacob or Wheeler, and then it was like, no, just bailing out of this now.
I mean,
They're different now.
yeah.
So
Do you want me to?
a transfer. Thanks, Kaleidoscope
Yes.
Mind. Train terminology.
Okay, great.
Perfect. What's up?
I was going to say I can make a joke at my expense about trains.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah. Well.
Well, or I shouldn't. I don't wish to.
Okay.
I don't like to make jokes at your expense or anyone's expense, really.
Okay.
But except mine,
Your
because I can
loss.
do that. All right. Anyway. So for those of you who joined us last time, you'll notice some things are the same and some things are different. That's one thing that's different. I'm playing a different train company because last time my train guy just like destroyed stuff. And I was like, I should try a different person. But Beej and Matt are on the same, and Wheeler's playing something different. Now, you have not played this before.
No.
And
You might need that a
Thank
lot.
you.
Yeah.
for you, I think we all will. For you watching at home, we will fill you in. Rather than do a whole rules dump right at the start, we'll fill you in as we go, because I think it was about an hour. Someone was saying halfway. I think it was like an hour last time. Once we really got up to speed. Then we had a blast, which is why we're doing it again.
You
So
can't fucking look at me like
So you
that
wanna be
across
like-
the table, dude.
Just be like, we're going to run a train on everybody here? Is that
No,
okay?
God, no.
Let's not do that.
No.
it's not that hefty a rule book.
No.
Random trivia.
I'm just here because I like trains.
So Beej, who are you playing?
I am playing, I am representing the King's Line, as I was last time. It is Runica Zeninen.
It's your train wife.
Yeah, train waifus, I guess that's how we're gonna put it then. Fine. God damn it. Let's try not to let those words fall out of my mouth, but here they are. Her ability, because they all have abilities, her ability is that when I exhaust her,
Activate, surely, right?
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
I get to regain 5 of my mana once exhausted.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I can flip her over later. There are rules to allow us to do that.
That's the administration
I believe that is, yeah.
phase.
Yeah. You get to bring your captain, because she's my captain, that's what it is. Oh, captain,
Yeah.
my captain.
Or you
Correct.
can also do it if your conductor gets to the end of the train.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yes, it's down here as well. When you get to end of the line, is that you can pick an option.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This time I am playing Kerrigan International, and their captain is Rayleigh Kerrigan.
Kerrigan Transcontinental.
I'm sorry,
I think.
Kerrigan Transcontinental. A century of innovation, service, and excellence. And Rayleigh Kerrigan, the executive vice president, her thing is, so if I'm interpreting this correctly, I admit that I was like, that one. she does the what she does is be the one that I picked. So on your turns, you can either move and activate,
Right.
or administrate,
Right.
as we've discussed. And normally, the moving costs 0, 1, 3, and 6 mana. I believe, and I'll confirm this once Wheeler's done reading the thing, that as indicated on her card here, that on a turn where I activate
move,
the commander,
yeah.
it's 0, 0, 0, and 2.
Holy crap!
But that's activating the commander, which is that's
Yeah.
a big outlie of...
That's a step to be like, I'm going to do this so I can move along to get
Yeah.
to my delivery point.
Yeah.
Hell of a
Yeah,
thing.
Exactly.
Hell of a thing.
And look at these trains; they look so fast. Everyone, I forgot that everybody gets their own special train shapes.
Oh yeah! Holy crap!
yeah.
Wow, mine are very Art Deco.
Mine's very pointy.
Yeah.
Who are you?
My train wife is Seth, my boy. And
Right.
I'm going to activate him so many times tonight.
I forgot how often Matt enjoyed activating Seth.
Yeah, yeah. He allows me to do the other Matrix Excel sheet column rather than row thing, where Graham gets to go forward a lot. I get to go down for free and use all of my train cards for no mana
Okay.
cost.
This will make more sense in time.
Yes.
Wheeler.
I am the Caterpillar Conveyance Consortium. My train wife is Marcine Ale Shorik, and much like the caterpillars, she's everything I could want in a wife. A woman that'll treat me like dirt. Or the grub that I am, whichever's funnier. Her ability is I can return an in-network good to the supply to move my train car from that hex to an additional hex. So if I have a car with a good on it, I can use that good to have it go from one place to another.
Wild.
Neat.
Huh.
All right. So, strictly speaking, choosing your company is part of the initial setup, and which we're doing slightly out of order for the purposes of streaming, just so that we have a bunch of stuff set up. But now, let's determine the starting player, which, according to the game, the starting player token, which you'll see here is a whistle, goes to the player who most recently rode and trained. Now, I think that last time I made the argument that I had ridden the train at the Gailey's Farm Halloween
Yes.
Spooktacular, which is very small but is a legitimate train.
Yes.
That said, if no one else has ridden a train since then I will defer to the second most recent person who has ridden a train, just so it's not all
When did you ride that train?
Halloween.
This Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Rockefeller.
I know, right? Like,
Come on.
yeah.
Hey, Cameron, we got a raid from the Cam fam. What's up? Welcome, raiders. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe you're going first, though.
All right. Well, then I will. Then let's just
Roll for it.
Yeah. Let's just randomize it. There's a bunch of dice behind you, Wheeler. Let's just randomize it.
Just get up my coin and flip it. All right. Let's roll one of these fancy dice. I rolled a 6 or a 9.
That's a 9.
Shit.
3. Good start. Good start.
Thanks.
Are we going high or low?
Yeah, I think
High.
we're going high.
That's
6.
a 6.
Don't know what's going to happen to me.
1.
It's
Damn it. All right, so I get to place first is the idea.
Yes.
Is it both
so,
at once,
Both at
or-
once. So you place your headquarters, starting with the start player, and
Yep.
which you get the whistle.
Hooray.
Continuing in turn order, players place 2 of their train cars on the map. The first on an unoccupied hex, matching the home terrain
Right.
shown on their folio.
So I have to be the dark blue because it appears to be what I'm.
yeah, your
it's dark
water,
blue.
the lakes.
Water.
You are the lady of
Warder.
the lakes.
Warder.
Warder. Right. And then I have to. So on.
You place 1 on a lake, and then 1 on an adjacent space to that lake that is not a city or wasteland.
Right.
Does it have to be a lake adjacent to a city?
Nope.
Okay, anywhere. That'll be relevant for when it comes over to me.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll pick that
Okay.
and that.
The second one doesn't have to be on the lake also.
True. Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't looking for 2 lakes, but I was like, oh, there are 2 lakes. Why not?
All right. I will.
Oh no.
It's underneath you, Trey.
Mine is the lava.
Larva.
The liquid
Thank you.
hot magma. So,
Mine's the larva.
caterpillars. Hilarious. I'll try to go central. I'll go here, and then I'll put another one on the rock. Sure.
My turn now.
When goods are gone, they're gone, right? That's the idea. When they're removed from the thing, it's that hex has been exhausted.
Some abilities allow you to place goods, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, there are things that can reconstitute the goods.
Right.
Ew.
Here.
Gotta add so much water.
God, I love your minis.
Thank you. They're little caterpillars.
You sure
Oh
are.
no, that one's burning up.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, wow. They're little Starship Trooper guys.
I think the
They're
implication of your ability is that you feed your train
Yeah.
so it moves elsewhere.
Gross. All right. So, Beej.
Oh shit. Yeah. Right. So my choices are: when you start, you either get to administrate, which I have nothing to administrate.
Yes. Administrate is replenish your mana, untap your captain and or conductor, and add a train car. I mean, I guess you could just add a train car, but
Yeah.
Gain a spell card.
That's all I would do. But instead,
otherwise it is move and activate.
right. So in move, for 0 mana, I'm allowed to move 1 pip.
Yes.
But once I decide to activate, my move is over. Is that correct?
Yes.
I believe that's the case. So
Yes.
I can move any number of things that I would have mana for, because, well, I mean, I can't move here because I don't have 6, I only have 5. So if I move here, this allows me to pick one of these and play. Now I have to play in network. Is that how that works?
Adjacent to network.
I have to play adjacent to network.
So it's put a train on one of those colors.
Yeah.
And there's also a fee for jumping, which is mana. So it's the transfer,
Right.
which means that you can jump over depending what the cost is.
It is all coming back to me
Difficult.
now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The idea being that I would.
So you could pay 3 mana to jump this city. And do something
and
here,
just go on the other side if I wanted to.
if you wanted to.
So little going on at the moment. I guess I'm gonna move. Oh God! I guess I'll just move here. This is the thing: is like thousands of possibilities. It's too much.
Just ignore the rest of the board. You're here.
Yeah. And then I guess that's the end of my turn because I did the thing.
It looks like Beej and Matt are going to be.
Stepping on each other's toes a lot.
Yeah. Luckily, this isn't like Ticket to Ride. You can build on the same square.
Chad just
Up to
starts
3.
flaring up. I can't believe Beej would attack Matt's strategy on turn 1.
Okay. I will move. I will move here. I'll pay 1 to move 1 further. And then I will activate this train car and put a train on Desert, which is there.
Dessert. Now, when do
Dessert
you
car.
cash in goods, like deliver them? Because that was part of the thing too, and where you get the little city cards.
When your conductor reaches the end of the line, it must stop. First, you may make a delivery, then choose an upgrade for your company. Choose one city that is network adjacent to you, pick up any number of goods of that city's color that are in network, and add them to your folio. And then you can take the demand tile from a city if you've delivered.
Enough goods.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and it has to be all on the same turn. Like I can't get 1 green and then another turn get like 2 green and then get one of these, right?
Yeah,
You've got to
have
do what it asks
yes,
for.
Yeah, deliver. If
You may take any 1 demand tile for which you qualify.
Yeah.
If you deliver 4 goods and the triple and quadruple demand tiles already taken, you can take a double demand tile. But you, yeah.
On to you. Is that the sound the train cards make?
I'd like to put a train on blue.
Bloop.
Bleu.
back to me.
Wait.
Yep.
Wah,
Wait.
wah.
Allons-y.
Yes.
Okay. Move for 1. Again. And I will... I get to put... the idea is that you can play... You don't have to play contiguous with your trains, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can play out of network.
So your trains have to be contiguous unless you're using transfers.
Right. I have to use a transfer to put right, and so that's this thing here. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going to
You can go on larva
take that one.
or on
I'm on the lava.
larva.
The train is lava. I guess that passes to you.
All right. Let me just confirm that Raleigh does what I think she does. Because I'm in a silly, goofy mood, and I just think maybe I want to try it.
It's funny because like this game feels like when you start playing it, it definitely feels like a train, like trying to get started. That you're going very slow, and everyone's trying to get a sense of what is it that we're doing, and then at some point, the train is moving, and you have no choice. Because now you are riding this train where it is going, whether you want to or not,
And like halfway through, someone dies.
Yeah.
And then there's a murder mystery.
and you have to figure out, what happened.
Yeah.
Is this Poirot or a Bruce Springsteen song?
All right, I'm gonna leave Riley where she is. I'm gonna move
Never coming back.
1 for free, 1 for 1, and then 1 more for the remaining 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
And no, because those have costs to activate.
Yeah.
Remix.
Okay.
I'm going to let's just rewind completely, because as you can see, these activating these train cars actually have inherent costs as well.
Some of them have even higher costs.
Of one gem a piece.
Yeah.
That means they're more powerful.
And also, your second row costs mana on top of whatever you'd have to pay, and your third row costs even more mana.
Not the row, more than 1 car in
Right,
the
sorry, if you're-
column.
yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
You always have to go from
0.
the top down, though, don't you?
I don't think so.
You can just activate the third level, the third row car. If you get to that point, you can just say, "I only want to activate."
Oh,
that one
right,
car."
Matt Board Games. Thank you. Yes, I did that wrong. Sorry. It's not 1 and then 3, right?
Okay.
It's let me confirm.
If you're moving
3 to
through,
move
it's
to
3.
here.
If you're, it's 3 total to move.
Yes.
3.
Okay, so I do have enough actually.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So sorry. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. That costs 3. I have 1 remaining, so I will use that to build a train on this ice. And on this ice.
Ah,
Chilling.
Oh. And then go ahead.
What would I like to do?
You're blowing air into your mic.
I don't know why I'm so warm. Maybe tea was a bad choice.
You're really getting into this game.
It is warm in here.
Okay, it's not just me.
Yeah, it's not hot, but there's something doing a thing to make it warmer than it should be.
I turned the fan on, but I don't know if the AC itself is on.
I might have. Oh, you did turn it on today?
Yeah, the fan has
Okay.
been on because we're trying to.
Paul's
circulate
gonna go
air.
check.
Okay.
It's steamy. Oh, it's real steamy in here tonight.
You ever want to fuck a
No,
train?
it's off right now.
Huh.
Great. Could you turn it back on then?
Well, the fan's on, but the cooling or heating.
Yeah, turn on. Click that back to auto
That's
then, I
what it
guess.
is. It's warm and it's just pushing around the warm air. That's the feel.
There's a roof above us that's just getting cooked.
According to it, just turned on the heat when I did that.
I have to put it in cooling mode, I guess.
I guess so.
Oh well.
So. Whoops.
Huh.
Anyway, the vagaries
But
of
the
our...
system says it's 19 degrees in here, which is
Pretty cool.
below the threshold where it turns on the heat.
It's pretty cool.
It doesn't feel like that, but then I'm terrible at this. So, who knows?
I'm cold.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know why. Don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you should switch places.
You're hot. You're cold. I've placed a bug on a
On more fire.
red. I am lighting my insects on fire. Go ahead.
Okay.
Something smells delicious over that side of the board. But
If I move that for 0, I'd have to find a blue one to put a train on, and I'm not near anything else I can do for it, so I'd have to move one more again. So I just burn one, so I can either put on ice or on the thing.
I mean, your waifu is good at refreshing that.
Yeah, don't have to worry about losing a bunch of mana.
Yeah.
I think I'll be okay.
You're guessing you know.
You can choose to not move and just activate, correct?
no, I believe you have to move at least one.
Yeah, I don't think we
Correct.
ever
Correct.
stayed in place.
Yeah.
if we were
Yeah.
moving.
That'd be a hell of a thing, though.
Yeah.
Train conductors are like sharks. They have to always keep moving.
I guess I'll take this ice here,
Take that ice.
and that means I had to burn another one of those to do that.
All right.
And yeah, pass again.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, I guess all I will do this turn is move to the end of the line. And I will, of these three options, so I can get 2 train cars, I can get a specialist and untap my existing specialists, or I can add a gem and get all my gems back. So I'm going to do that one.
Did,
What?
no, nothing.
Okay.
So there's your extra gem.
Thank you. And then the conductor goes, wee!
And that is a permanent addition, is that now you always will have 6 to pull from.
Yes.
Yes.
Permanent.
And did you actually deliver anything?
No, because I'm nowhere am I adjacent to a city.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
My turn now, and I activate my boy.
Oh no.
Seth.
Seth has been activated. That means that I get to
Everyone's on high alert.
place a train, and I get a train
Oh
car.
my god.
What were the
How's the
good
train
ones?
market looking this time of year?
Train market is flush with trains.
Let me know if you need to know anything of what those
God.
do.
This game's great.
Pollinator.
Everything everyone does is basically like my vocabulary at the age of 5.
I'll put that there.
And the pollinator,
Really nice.
choose an in-network hex, move a good from an adjacent hex onto that hex.
I'll put that there, actually. And then I get to put something on some water or something very dry.
Oh, Wheeler. Distressed by the pollution and natural imbalance that could be caused by the growing industrial revolution in Dines, that's the world here. Forward-thinking dryad, Marcinet A. Shorek, founded the Caterpillar Conveyance Consortium to offer the people of the world a green alternative for freight and passenger transport. The locomotives of the CCC are large caterpillars with gondolas attached to their backs and freight cars pulled behind. These behemoths eat their way across the landscape as they travel, making the construction of new railways trivial. Marcinet has big plans to break into air freight in the next few years once her engines start retiring.
If they eat their way, and that's how they stay alive, so they eat their way across the landscape to make a new rail line.
Yep. The Guy Fieri strategy. Yep.
But it's like if you only get to do that, you only get to do that once. Because then all the stuff is gone. So if you need to run another train in that direction, you have to make them run alongside where you already ate a whole bunch of rail.
Well,
right?
I think the implications of the lore is that they are very good at expelling fertilizer as they move.
Yeah.
So an hour later,
Surely.
I'm on the line and I just run into a huge pile of caterpillar shit, is what you're telling me.
You're going through Delta.
Magical caterpillar shit, yes. Cool. Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Great.
You're all too busy talking about how my train's shit.
Well, do they?
Yeah. I like to move 3 spaces, so I need to use 3 mana. And then, while I'm here, I get to use 1 gem to put on a rock.
This one, I think, allows you to place anywhere if you wish to.
But
But it's the same effect.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. I am looking forward to putting on a rock.
Yes, that is any terrain except wasteland.
Yeah. And I can only do one of them, right? Like
Yes.
I can't do both.
Well,
You can pay for it, but
yeah.
you can't afford it.
Yeah. Just one short.
Go ahead.
Okay. Move 0, pay 1. I'm gonna add another lake, and
All about laying train.
I can do this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to pay 1 to do it and another 1 to do it.
But you can.
Yeah, so I'll pay 2 more, so I can add an extra. Do I get it immediately? I can't remember the rule.
Does it enter exhausted or not? I wonder. His entered not exhausted.
Well, that's because I also refreshed.
Yeah.
At the
You
same
get
time.
it, and then you refresh.
Okay.
It doesn't seem.
When you it says when you gain mana, add it to your available mana area.
So it goes onto into my pile of
That's
stuff I can use.
wild.
Awesome.
That's
It comes in juicy.
That's pretty good.
Comes in hot and juicy.
Yeah. Correct.
Then I've added the thing. I then pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 at the cost of 3, and I'm going to build a train on.
There.
I'm going to build a train on magma.
Good.
You are now connected to a city.
I like your train cars.
Right? They look fast.
They look like they're from Big O.
They look like an F-Zero car.
Yeah.
I mean, canonically, I believe they are the fastest trains.
Let me look that up. I haven't even checked. Go ahead, man.
I am at the end of the line. Do I have any goods to deliver? I have no goods to deliver.
Oh no.
So I will refresh my boy.
It is.
Wait, don't you? That's the green city there. And you have like 2 green.
I have 2, but it takes 3 to get one of the 2 point tiles.
But it takes 2 to get one of the 1-point tiles. So if you did want to do that, you could pick up the double demand, or the individual demand,
Boom. Roasted.
if you want to do that immediately.
Yeah, but is that the most efficient?
Absolutely not. I agree.
I never said it was.
Yeah.
So I've refreshed my boy, and I'm going to look at which one of these was the passive effect?
Station Master, the red one.
Red one.
Yeah.
I'll look at that to pick one of those.
All right. Because
What
it's
does that mean?
Engineer, Surveyor, Station Master. Surveyors get activated once per game, but they're very powerful. The Station Master has an ongoing passive effect, generally. And Engineers are like almost as good as a captain, but not quite.
Could I get the book?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right. We
please.
need to know what
Thank
they
you.
all do.
Lots of unique iconography on these
Now,
cards.
since you're deciding to do that, we can pass
Yeah.
on to Wheeler's turn.
Is it
correct?
cool if I
Yeah,
just
that's what
take
we did
my
before.
turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the end of the line
Yes,
here.
we're going to shuffle for our fetch while you're
and
playing
I'm
your
going
turn.
to. I have nothing to drop off.
Okay.
And I'm going to get a mana and refresh my mana.
Nice.
Go back here.
I love that everyone in that green town is like, oh, thank goodness the train is here to deliver our food. The train's like, I'm going to wait till I have more food to deliver. I'll come back later.
We've
Yeah.
been under siege for
You'll be fine.
9 months. Yeah. Rice doesn't go bad.
All right. Well, my turn. I move for 0, and I can do any of these things because I can always get my mana back if I need to. feel like that's not the play. Hang on. Okay, just so I get the iconography down here.
Yeah.
So this says administrate is get all your mana back and
Untap your stuff and get a train car.
untap these two because they're the ones that are you're allowed to tap, and then get a train car.
Yeah.
That's all the one pass. Whereas this is, I can add any of these.
Add a specialist.
Yeah, add a specialist
and untap your
and
specialists.
untap. And of course, if I don't have any specialist to untap, or I can go for 2 train cars
Yeah.
right now. It's weird because it's like, this gives me an extra mana and then also lets me untap. But I can do that at any time, or I can get my stuff back. I can do that at any time. I can also use Runica's thing too.
And it takes your whole turn to do that.
Yeah, it takes my whole turn to do that, and I don't get to move along. Or I can just exhaust her at any time and get mana back, and then I can, it's like, it's
So many choices.
maybe it's just about
Do you want an extra moment to think?
God.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush.
Has anybody taken the Cross Canada train?
Only as far as Jasper, sadly. I really want to.
It's fairly expensive.
Yeah, I got a deal. I got a screaming deal on it, and I was going to visit Kathleen when she lived in Prince George. So I took the Canadian from Vancouver to Jasper, and then took a regional one from Jasper to PG. It was great. There
Can I
was
see the book for a second, just to
Yep.
see what these things do?
Because there was the one
there was a bunch of
that's up, right?
yeah, but that's the Canadian. That's the route it takes. It goes
Oh.
via Jasper.
I'm talking. Which one am I thinking of? That just goes from Vancouver to Toronto. Is that?
Yeah, no, the Canadian goes via Jasper. It's wild.
Yeah. That's how the prairies be.
Jesus.
Yeah, the traveling with not traveling with, but sharing a quad bunch of seats with 3 girls who were traveling from New York. So I got to point out all sorts of stuff like it's like, oh, Mount Robson, the clothing brand, the North Face. Observe the North Face.
There you go.
Wait, so did they come to the West Coast and then we're going back to the
Yeah,
East Coast and then back down to
Yeah.
that was their whole
that sounds great.
You
They
fly
flew
out
to
here,
Toronto and then
yeah.
took the train across Canada.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
You said it was pricey. When I looked into it, I thought it was it was shockingly cheap. For
When did you look into it?
Depends if you're comparing it to like
maybe like
I don't know,
8
like
years
Japan
ago.
or
Now that I
something.
think about it. No, 2016.
for whatever reason, this was the summer I got the full-time job at the Martlet, the university newspaper, and for whatever reason, there was like some sort of thing where we got like discounts on Via Rail tickets. I don't know why, but
Okay.
in case you wanted to do like a news
is chat
story.
frozen?
Spell cars. I'm buying 2 spell cards.
No, they just aren't talking to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
I'm gonna take. Let's see here.
What spell cars are you buying?
I'm buying the Limited Express.
Hi, Pat. Nice to hear from you.
Yes.
Listening with rapt attention. Hey, I assumed that I'd be being told that I was wrong about 18 different things about trains.
I'm buying the Mirror Box and the Limited Express.
Nice. What do those do?
So Limited Express has the ability to when you pay to use it, it immediately copies the ability of a car either to the left or to the right, but immediately to the left or right.
Yeah.
So I can, if I use this, it means that you can basically copy Mirror Box if you want to.
What's Mirrorbox do?
Mirror Box, when you activate this, and hang on, I just want to be sure.
Random trivia says, as I distinctly remember saying last time, we literally have no clue how to backseat this game.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it adds +1 of a material that's on a square in network.
Yeah, it's
right?
choose a hex in your network that has a good on it.
Yeah.
Place a good of the same color from the supply onto that hex. So as long as
Nice.
you're on a hex that already has
That's
a
good.
supply, you can say, "Great, I'll add another supply to that." Now it's weird because it's like, these things have inherent costs of 1, and it's like, right. So if I'm using Limited Express, it basically says that I have to activate this for 1, and then I have to also pay the cost to activate that as well. So it's like if I do this to activate that, then it's like, well, you pay for that. So that's kind of interesting.
All right.
We'll see if I actually have enough mana in my thingo to make this all work properly. But that's it. That's all I can do.
I realized that I wish I'd done something slightly differently before. So all I'm going to do this turn, I'm going to activate my commander to make my first 3 steps of movement free, and I'm just going to go boop, boop, ba-doop to the end, untap my commander, and get a specialist.
I then move to this, don't I?
Yeah.
When you're done, you just do that.
Which kind of specialist?
I'm trying to remember. So there's the one with an activated ability, the one with a passive ability, and the one with a single ability.
Active ability, single ability,
a single
passive.
ability,
Yeah.
passive ability.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, you are connected to the red city, and you have 2 red resources. If you care to use
Am I
them.
obliged to do that?
No.
Nope, you're not.
Okay, then I do not wish to.
Go to hell.
You can continue to withhold resources from these
We're
towns.
starving.
I'm going to get a. Yeah, I'll get a. I don't remember what it's called.
Engineer.
I'll get an engineer. Hand me the engineer.
Engineer.
You bet.
Engineer, surveyors, and
Great.
station
Matt, you can
masters.
take your turn while I figure out
Alrighty.
what.
I'll show you the person I got. It's
These people have such colorful hair.
yeah, they do.
See if you can find your older brother, younger brother.
Brother of some sort.
Yeah.
Relative.
Mhm.
I got High of Noir Wood.
Good.
High
Hi.
of Noir Wood.
All right.
Hi.
-1 requirement
When you're done with that, Wheeler.
for any of these cards when I'm
Oh.
delivering, basically.
That's interesting.
Dang, that's only
Yeah.
once though, or is that
Nope,
just
passive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
every time.
The requirement is -1
That's
to
amazing.
cash in. Now for my actual move.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna.
A guy just stuffs some crumpled up newspaper in the bottom of the package that you're delivering just to make it look a little fuller.
Yeah.
We don't need to inspect this.
Just filled with air.
Mhm.
They Cheetos us.
God, what am I gonna do?
It's tough, chat. See, we all want to win, but also we all want to remember how the game works.
I just want to survive.
I am paying 3 juicy mana and activating my boy to play one of these. And Pollinator. I get an extra cube of a cube of something I have.
See, Matt's gaming.
I'm actively gaming.
He's actively gaming, popping off, and pogging, and
Yeah.
is moisturized.
Yeah, flourishing, one might say.
This is messed up.
On
I
his
need to moisturize a bit
on his
more.
tracks.
Yeah. I'm on my tracks. Yeah, that's my turn. What does Marcinet wish to do?
Oh, a cold day like this, just bundle up in a little cocoon of blankets.
Ooh.
I would like.
So wait, the pollinator is move 1.
Oh, sorry, it's
not
move
create
1.
Yeah, Beege's is the one that's create 1. Yours is move 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to be kind and not steal something from Beej.
That's so generous of you.
That's interesting that you can end up with a good of the wrong color on a hex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do I want to do then? I'm going to
Get
take
this grow op down on the ice sheets.
One
They've
of
been
those.
coming up with lava.
I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Gonna move 1 and just put on the ice. This is what I wanted to do, right?
Rita, it's 45 degrees where you are? That sounds like hell. I'm sorry. Although you sound like you're outside having ice cream, so I don't know. I guess you're just thriving, living your life.
45 is a bit too much.
Yeah, I would die.
Give me a 41.
No. No.
You monster.
Oh, I love the
Absolutely not.
heat.
All right, it come to me, right?
Yeah, you're
Anything north of 30, my brain starts shutting down.
Oh, same.
I have to activate my captain before I do my move. Is that how that works, or is it you can activate your captain anytime?
I think it's before, but let me double check.
I think it said before, yeah.
The important thing, Wheeler, is when your caterpillars are traveling on the ice, do they have dozens of tiny ice skates?
They got little booties. Yeah, yeah,
Do they wear a little toque?
yeah. They got little toque.
So can we relate
You
this
can-
back to Snowpiercer? So?
You can use any number of your specialists in any order before
It's all
taking your main
bottles.
action for the turn.
Great.
So before move. Yeah.
I utilize my captain to regain 5 mana. That has been done. I move.
I see. So
Great
You-
Dylan.
you got the cars rather than refreshing your mana, but then you can just use your captain to refresh your mana.
Yeah, exactly. Then I.
Oh,
Goddamn.
I've made a mistake.
And what do I want to do? I want to just keep gaining ground, but I need to. I guess I could do that. I could do burn 1 to move 2, and then I'm gonna claim. No, that's not a good idea. We're gonna burn another one to use my mirror box as my first train, and I'm going to claim. I'm gonna get another warder.
Order.
Warder out there.
Better than all.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am beginning to think I've offset everything that I want to do by like half a turn in a way that's like
Yup.
awkward, you know. But I think I can.
Is there an optimal line? How would we know?
Yeah, exactly. But this will be fine.
I'm not looking forward to us getting another heat dome by surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, don't say heat dome.
I know, right? It's bad luck.
I think I almost died during that.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, it got up to 50
Felt like
in
it.
my house.
Jesus.
If I think.
Yeah.
49,
The
50?
dome was bad.
Yeah, that
You
was
were
bad.
actively cooking.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
31 or 32 in our place, and I was just like, I can't. I was putting a big bucket of water, like a big tub that I normally put Christmas cookies in, that I put just filled with water and put in the fridge, and then I would take it out
Yeah.
every morning and be like, okay, my feet go in this, and I just it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, back in. It's cold again, and it's like until I would get used to it, and then I would start getting cramps in my legs because, of course, you're cooling the blood that's circulating in your feet, and it's like. Oh yeah, you're causing yourself great distress. I'm like, I need to stop doing this.
I should say we don't have air conditioning here because typically we didn't used to need it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to.
Thanks, industrialists.
Wait, are we the problem?
We're gonna have to all move to Prince George, aren't we?
Not me. I'm going green.
Oh, dude.
I'm sorry to say something so provocative.
Caffeinated lemur. I'm not sending another Honeywell. You had your one.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fine.
That Honeywell puts in work. It still does. I think actually.
It has made the rounds, I think, a little bit.
Who has it most recently? Ian.
I think Ian borrowed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, his domicile though is all windows on one side, and I was
Yep.
like, oh no,
No through flow.
no.
I mean, when it was that hot, there was also smoke. So you
Right.
couldn't know. It's either
Yeah.
you died from overheating or smoke inhalation.
Right.
All right.
That's why I finally built my box fan air filter. Ian had one, and I was like, I should do the same thing. And
I'm moving 1 and paying 3 to jump a city to put a train here. That's my turn. Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you for playing.
It is 3 for a city.
It's
Wow.
so expensive. City transfers are so expensive, and I have no way of building around it.
I think there might be some specialists available that lower that cost.
I think you're right. Oh, by the way, I picked Lixis Ranconda.
Excuse me?
well, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Rayleigh Kerrigan died of Lixis.
My Ranaconda don't.
Conda who?
Lixis does Lixis.
Oh, I know. I was
Yeah.
spelling it in my head that
Yeah,
way
I
too.
know. So her thing is, if you have an empty hex in your network, you can put a matching what's it from the supply onto that hex.
Anaconda?
So that's a one-shot thing, right? So once you've drained your network, you can then refill it all.
Yeah, but it's an exhaustion ability, so it's like you can only do that once every time you administrate. But I figure if Matt's going to be potentially stealing hexes or stealing materials from other hexes, then having a way to combat that might be a good idea.
Well, I was nice about it.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. I just assume that eventually
Yep.
I won't be.
you'll be nice about it. So I don't know.
My turn.
Yeah.
I am refreshing my boy. And because I'm administrating, because I fully blew out all of my mana. That refreshed that. And a train car, flow controller. Refreshes 3 mana when activated.
Wait, what?
Refreshes 3 mana when activated. That is my turn.
That's so messed up.
Why did you say that to me?
One, two, three. I'm gonna jump 3 spaces ahead, which uses 3,
Correct.
and then 1, because I'm gonna get a brown
Gross.
grubs, actually.
We're down to 2 here.
Oh, they
Oh
refresh.
yeah, now we add 4 more train cars.
Yeah.
Is it full refresh or just add 4?
Add 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got
The hype train,
Oh, hell yeah.
we got
divine digger,
we got
transformer.
more than meets the eyes. And we got
Please. Wave runner.
The wave runner.
It does say discard.
The other
Oh, the
2?
last 2 do go away?
Yeah.
Okay, science car and pollution solution go away. Eventually we'll
Those
have
are
to
the cars that nobody likes.
Eventually we'll have to do a big shuffle. So set those to the side
I'll just
and add 2 more.
we've got
Switching station,
and we got
rhyme cutter.
That
ooh.
one's you get 2 though.
Heck of a rhyme cutter on them. I don't know, man.
I didn't mind it.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Beach.
Right. Crap.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Well, I
Somebody-
can take some more time. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
You administrated,
Yes.
and that was just your turn.
Yeah, I deactivated my boy. I refreshed my juicy man.
Yup.
I got a car.
Yup.
I don't think I did that a single time other than when looping around last time I played.
All right.
It's just when you use up all your juice and you're halfway there. You know?
Please.
That's the, the
Begging
forbidden line of living on a prayer.
When you use
When you use, yeah.
and you're half.
You can't say used up your juice. We have to replace it with something. How about whoa?
Yeah, good. I'll go with that.
Sure.
Whew. Great.
Great.
Anything in particular you're looking up?
Well, I had some. I had thoughts.
Mr. Burrito says, "Hello, is this more Beachlander? No, this is just Beach playing a board game."
Yeah.
But we are letting him cheat.
I don't know who to give that to. I thought I'd just give it back to you.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'll take it. Danke.
Bitte.
There's so many options, aren't there?
There really are. Oh, that would be fun.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Sure. Let's
You know what? Have fun.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
Yes.
Crap. You're that whole thing about you feeling like you're a half of turn behind somehow.
Right.
It's like, yeah. What the hell do I do? Fine. Administrate. I'm gonna refresh my mana. I'm gonna refresh my captain. I do not have one of those, and I gain a spell car.
All right.
The spell car I gain is Transformer.
What does it do?
Transformer can copy the ability of any car that's in the
The market?
that's in the market. Yeah.
Can I actually? Sorry,
For
Wheeler, can I
one.
see that for a sec?
You're just making some sort of weird, like, mirror train here.
Yeah.
Crazy train.
It's like, so, wow, you got a whole big train here. What does it do? Who
Who
knows?
can figure that shit out? Really, what it comes down to.
You're just role-playing Astro Train.
So, for 2 mana, you can activate the copy thing to copy the copy thing to copy something in your something on the
Yeah, right. It's like I can copy the ability of Transformer and then use that to copy the ability of something that's in the stack or in the market.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't know if I have to pay the ability. I think I have to, if I pay the ability to do the thing in Transformer, do I have to pay? I think I have to pay the ability whatever's in the market, which means I would have to be like, I can use this, but then I can also use it to do that.
All right. Are you done?
Yes.
All right.
You have to pay inherent costs for that
Quick
spell
turn.
card.
I'm just gonna
Good to know.
administrate because I'm out of mana. I don't like, and there's no point in doing this. It's awkward. There's no reason to activate my commander or my captain because that only affects if I move, and I'm not going to move because I want to get my mana back. So,
Right.
Anyway, but I do get a spell card, so I'm going to get that hype train.
Oi.
The hype train lets me get 2 spell cards.
What's up, gamers? Where we dropping today? That was supposed to be internal.
so you activate that spell card and you get to pull 2 more spell cards.
Yeah. All right, Matt.
Working on a
It's a
hype
good.
train.
It's a really good card if you're building out a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good for my thing since mine likes very deep train things because my boy is activated.
Deep train things.
Deep train things. I get to lay some track in a desert or a water puddle.
You know,
There's a desert here behind the city,
Yeah, but
and there's
I feel like being
puddle there, but you got to pay for it.
You don't need to pay when you're going on an already activated one, do you?
Nope. You have to pay if you want to jump them.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, competitor transfer costs money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you can just put one in the. Oh, okay. Well, then I misread one of those engineers, but it's not a big deal because I wouldn't have picked it anyway.
I will take a simple wave runner and put that there. Gives me the most options. On to you.
thank you.
So wait, what? How did you? Because you activated both cars. What's Seth do again?
Free everything.
It's all free.
Yeah, it's all free.
Well, you have to pay the inherent cost, but you don't have to pay the
You don't have to pay the cost of playing each one.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Like
Not bad.
the cost of activating more than one is free, and the cost of activating is free.
Oh, really?
Oh, the inherent
Yeah.
cost is free too.
Yep, that's why it has zeros on both sides.
Wild.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Seth lives to be activated.
I'm going to move. Do you want me to slow roll this turn? Because it's
No,
a
no,
real,
go
okay,
ahead.
Great. So I'm just going to move one, and I'm going to use a mana for each to put one on a black and then put one on a.
So those have an inherent cost and the extra cost. You've only got 2 mana. So the first one's free, but it has an inherent
Right.
cost, and then to pay for the second one is 1 and its inherent cost.
Never mind, Beej. You can take your time with the manual.
Wheeler thought he had it all worked out, and then we ruined it with rules.
It's very clean iconography here, and when you know what it does, you know what it does, but it's easy to forget it's
I'm just going to use one additional mana to get to the end of the line here. I want a specialist card.
Which one?
I
So
should have put
passive
this-
abilities, one-time ability, and active ability, like your basically a secondary captain.
Oh, my man's flexing. I'll take the passive stack.
Yeah, that seems pretty nice to have some of that sitting around.
You'll want that.
You'll want that because
No. I'm just choosing who the hottest one is.
that sounds good too.
I already,
did that
I,
once, too,
I already
yeah.
picked Lixus.
Damn, this chef could kick my ass. That's going to be a go.
I figured that'd be your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to
Gonna spend some time with these. Though.
move. Tick tick.
Boom.
Yeah, so I'm going to pay 1 to do that. And I'm going to pay another 1 to get on the ice. There we go. And transform anything?
That would be 2 more mana, and then
Yeah.
you get your choice of those 3 things.
2 more and then another 1.
2 more, and then another 2, and you could activate that.
Except if I pay 2 more if I pay another 1, then I have to pay another 1, right? So I pay 2 to get to that, right? And then I could pay 1 to do switching station, but what would I actually switch? I'd have to switch with you for something. I don't know what.
A lot of options. No one wants to go down here.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Everyone will start panicking and be like, "We got to make a play for the other cities." I could do Rhyme Cutter 2 and another 2 to do Rhyme Cutter, which means another lake, which I don't have access to a lake, and I don't have access to a. I do have access to that, don't I? Is that coal?
Ice and light.
That's ice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To put on the ice. And I don't have access to a lake anyway, so that's.
You can transfer through a wasteland
I wouldn't have enough.
to a lake.
I wouldn't have enough to. I don't have enough mana on board though to
Okay.
activate. So, all right, moving on.
Okay, I'm going to move 1 space for free, and I'm going to build on rock for free, and then I'm going to pay an extra 1 and the inherent cost to activate my second car, the hype train. To now, how does this work? Do I pick 1 and then the market refreshes, or do I just pick 2 from the 3 that are there?
I would say that you pick 1.
I would think it's the other way around. But I mean,
You get to pick 2, and the moment you pick 1, the market should refresh. Is what I think should happen.
I truly don't know.
Yeah, because
It didn't say there.
it's so weird. Like it's
Frequently
like
asked questions.
if you pull because that's the thing. It's like if you buy 2 at the same, you're buying 2.
It says
Ah,
for
thank-
the gain spell cards twice thing at the end.
Uh-huh.
If there are gain spell card and then gain spell card again. If there are only 2 spell cards in the market, after you select your first spell card, discard them and deal a new market of 6 before selecting your second. So that would indicate if there are 3, then don't do that.
Okay, maybe we cycled them too quickly last time. Okay, great. Well, I will take the.
Because
I'll take the rhyme.
It said-
That's so expensive.
it says gain spell card, then gain spell card again.
Yeah.
So if you gain a spell card, it reduces it to 2. Did you not just say it refreshes at that point?
when you're
No,
at
he said,
2, and then
he said if there's 2,
If there's
you
2.
take 1, then it refreshes.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, for the gain spell card twice thing,
Like
like
this.
for
Right.
finishing. Yeah.
Not if there's 2 in the middle of middle of that move. Okay. Huh.
Yeah. Why does Rhyme Cutter have an inherent cost of 2?
Because you're gaining two spaces.
Oh, it's both.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
plus.
I'm an idiot. Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'll take Rhyme Cutter.
Anything else?
Yes, I do get 1 additional. I will. Switching station seems like it could be fun.
So how are we discarding these? Just at
So
the
into a pile
I
for
just have a
now.
pile
Great.
here.
That sounds good.
It does say anytime there are only 2 spell cards.
Volcanic Vexor, Carbon Smoker, Green Machine, which has some extra little stuff on the side.
Green Machine.
Deep Dive, which also has some little stuff on the side. Suburban Express, and Lavalanche Mark II, one of those gain double or gain 2.
It seems weird that the Suburban Express car
Mm-hmm.
is just attached to a larger train.
Yeah. It's like, well, maybe because we picked it up along the way, and then at some point we cut it off while we're training.
You just go really fast, then like disconnect it, and it just shoots off on a spar, and just gradually comes to a halt.
I guess, like,
Popping off.
I'm popping off.
Just when I think I know what the stuff on the side does. Deep dive.
oh, that would be funny.
Sorry, I'm looking at what these people.
Are you
do.
getting a new specialist?
I'm getting a new specialist.
Is that the end of your turn then?
That's the end of my turn.
It's your turn, Wheeler.
Are you sure you don't want to take an extra second while I try to find where deep dive is?
We could take a break.
Okay, deep dive might actually be,
Oh, it might have a different name.
Oh my god.
yeah, or
'Cause
rather,
there's deep 1,
yeah.
That's
but that doesn't have
our
the
Lord
same...
Cthulhu.
Yes.
This might be one of those common ones, right? It might qualify as a common card where it's like you get to do this thing for free, and then this is an extra ability that is part of that.
Build track on the one terrain type shown.
You get 1 free transfer.
Get 1 free transfer. Okay.
Yeah.
Get 1 free competitor transfer.
Competitor transfer. Yeah. And then the green one there, I think, is 1 free city or wasteland
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, oh, I'm over here.
transfer. Thank you.
I'm going to administrate. Sorry, just to clarify.
Yeah.
For a spell card, I can put it anywhere.
Anywhere on the second row until the
Great.
second row is full.
That's good. Okay.
Then anywhere on the third.
I'm going to administrate, refresh my mana, and get a spell card.
That's face up, whatever. Or no.
This is
Yeah, that one's always face up.
the static one is always face up?
Yeah, because it's passive. You're
Right.
always utilizing that one. It's the surveyor that once you use it, the green one. Once you use it, you flip it over. You never get to see it again.
So
It's,
who's your surveyor? Or who's your
Viona,
whatever?
Viona Larone.
I
And
was
then
thinking about that.
I believe for the cost plus 1 mana, I get to double the effect of a spell card.
Yo.
Wow.
I'm not in the hamburger business, boys. I'm in the real estate business.
Nice.
So I'm going to refresh all my mana, and I'm going to get a spell card. And I would like to get the Carbon Smoker.
Ooh.
And put it here.
Did we figure out what this does?
Let's look it up.
Yeah, Volcanic Vexor has like it looks
During
like, yeah.
During break?
during this break.
During this break.
Because we've been at it for an hour. So
Holy
we're going to
crap.
take a quick break. We're going to run some ads. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Empyreal spells and Steam. Trains!
Yes.
It's Beej's turn for trains. We're
can't
back
wait, yeah.
on AFK playing more Empyreal spells and Steam with Wheeler, Matt, myself, and Beej. Whomst turn it be.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's the most laborious way to say that.
You said you were ready.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? There's so much.
There was a lot to that.
There's so much stank in every part of what you just said.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That was vicious.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna move 2. I'm gonna get to the end of the line.
All right.
That means I have to burn one of those.
Okay.
I can live with that. What we're gonna do is deliver goods, and
Cool.
because I'm now adjacent to Blue City, I can deliver 4 goods
Hey, look at that.
off the lakes, which means I can take the quadruple. Because I
Nice.
delivered 4 goods. Hooray!
Damn, you're winning.
I've claimed the first demand tile of the game.
Hey.
That means the game is now truly begun.
Ah, yes.
And then I have to decide about what this is going to be. And I don't know. The Suburban
Nobody
Express is
does.
like you can. It basically means as far as I understand, it's you can either claim a tile that's next to a city or claim any color tile that's next to a wasteland. That's how I'm reading this.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
Nudie Newt says, now the game truly continues.
It'll take its time. No, I think what I'll do is I'll gain a specialist, and
And untap your specialist.
yeah, and then that's what. And then well, actually, maybe it would make more sense to do this No, let's gain a specialist. It's the only time in the game I can do it. I might as well do it now.
Would you, since you're doing that, would you like to have used your captain at the beginning of your turn? Since you're untapping it anyway?
That's a good point. Yeah, I guess I should have done that so I could get all that mana back.
Or did you use that mana this turn?
In order to move here, I had to use one mana. Yeah.
So you
Which
just
means
leave
I would have had to
right.
leave one off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that.
I
We'll
think that's fair.
Pretend we've done. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That is a much more optimal line.
Yeah.
Look at the Magic players just
Aha.
figuring this stuff out.
Value.
So I'm gonna gain. Let's have a look at the Station Masters, and then I will refresh, and that means that the play
All right.
pass to you.
You know what Magic's done for me for every other card-based game I've ever looked at or played? Is just it's instilled in me the knowledge that the most powerful cards are the cards that let you draw more cards.
Yeah.
And that's frequently correct.
Weird that, right?
Yeah. All right. On this turn, I'm going to activate Raleigh and pay 0002 to go to the end of the line. I also wish to make a delivery.
Oh.
That's not quite as impressive as Beaches, but I'm going to deliver 3 fire. There's flavor for what all these things are. There's like
Lava.
no, it's like flame weed. What's
Oh,
the?
yeah.
Oh.
What is the? There's no Wheeler. You'll love this.
This is fantastic.
What's the red one?
Rither White,
Rither White.
the oft-touted Wizard's Herb, which is commonly smoked by sorcerers to heighten mental acuity. Now more widely available, Rither White is being used as a spice in cooking, an emulsifying ingredient in soaps, and a vitamin supplement for students preparing for end-term exams.
So I get a 2-point worth of 3 delivery. What's it?
Wheeler, you're gonna love this bong wizard.
What do we do with these things when we're
They
done?
go back in the supply.
Great.
What's up?
I was actually going to ask because I remember last game you were collecting a lot in your supply, and I didn't know if that was from deliveries or.
No, that was a.
I
That
think
was
there
your
was a
power.
Oh, the
special.
tokens are also points. Right. That was a thing, wasn't it?
Thought so?
Yes.
3 of them, please.
Yeah.
3 Rither White, and you get 4 or whatever your thing is.
Oh yeah, no. Let me tell you about the Airlight. EHRLITE. Airlight. This blue metal is liquid in its normal form and causes spatial distortions in nearby areas. I was with you through the
Yeah.
Mercury thing until firing causes it to solidify and casting the correct shape, which is weird. And casting the correct shapes allows dimensional travel, the creation of pocket worlds, and even limited teleportation. Just a small quantity of this metal is extremely valuable. And
yeah,
I've got 4 of them.
you get 1 victory point for each good.
Yeah. Cool. I also refreshed my mana and gained a mana and refreshed my mana. And that is my turn. Go ahead, Matthew.
Alrighty. I am going to showcase my new engineer. It's Serafina. Vanadran. Free mana cost for whatever cars I have where I move to.
So
When I activate.
it's
Half a set.
it's Seth redundancy.
It's half a set because I still have to pay to activate multiple cards, but they can be freely activated.
All right. Oh, Decaped asking a fine question. How does this game end? Well, there are 4 players, so there's a couple ways that this game ends. One of which is when somebody makes their 5th delivery. You see, it's this chart here, and if you look in the upper left quadrant of your screen, where I'm pointing at this part of my board here, I've just made this delivery, and so there's another one there, another one there. This one is labeled 5+ players. This one is labeled 4 players. That will trigger the end game. If we run out of trains, which is way less likely to happen.
Yeah.
You can run out. There's some advanced rules that make it more likely for the game to go longer, and thereby the running out of trains end game is more likely to trigger. But
Like, I guess if just nobody delivers anything, they have to have some sort of other end game.
yeah. So generally, it's based on when we've gotten a whole bunch of tiles.
So interestingly, it doesn't matter how much value is in the tiles. Like, you could have 5, 2, or 1 value tiles, and that would still trigger the end game.
Yeah.
On to you.
I've chosen my station master also. But we'll talk about it on my turn.
I activated my engineer.
Oh, yeah.
I did stuff. I placed some train cars. It is now on to Wheeler.
Okay, say that again, but with a little more flair.
Wheeler has the power right now. He has the knowledge. He has the expertise.
Okay.
And he's ready to apply them to his train with his caterpillar.
I think I know what I'm doing here. I would like to use my ability to move a thing from the supply to the reservoir to move my train one adjacent hex.
Yep.
So if I move this back to
You
that,
have to return it? Okay.
I gotta return it, I can move it over here.
Okay.
So you can move an in-network good back to the supply in order to allow yourself to move a train.
An adjacent hex, yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Not when we new units. Not when we run out of train cars in the market. When we run out of these. If a player runs out of trains, then that also triggers
that-
the beginning of the end
You
game.
can think of it as like track, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move just one to build on a ice. But I'm going to use my engineer's passive to use a mana to do it twice. So I get to build onto an ice and build onto an ice. Great. Go.
I believe they call that the ice baby move.
Last stop. Collaborate and listen.
Okay. I'm going to move 2 spaces, which means I have to spend a mana.
Thank you all for writing today, and word to your mother.
Then I am going to... Okay. Then I am going to
And you're going to.
activate Mirror Box.
Thanks, Nickus.
So,
The game ends fast if you run out of Bofa.
So I activate Mirror Box. Wait. Hang on. Rolling that back.
Stop the train. Stop the train.
Mirror Box only
Come
works
on, acknowledge.
if you have something, if you have a good on the tile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double up.
Camera zooms in.
Thank you, Control Rig. I'm just glad someone got it.
Every time I mention heritage moments,
Yeah.
which is a lot,
Yeah, it's the same.
every time someone goes
Same.
like, "You and Graham, Ben. It's you and Graham."
I think he means the village.
No, he does not.
No.
I know what he is saying,
No.
and Canada is the name of this land.
Yeah.
I'm sure he means the village.
Yeah,
Shut up, Daryl.
but sir,
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
the basketball one always gets me.
Tell me that one too. Sorry.
That one's not even the biggest stretch for like what we're claiming as Canadian, because like Naismith was in the States at the time.
Yeah,
Right.
but just like
I still think the Marconi one is the biggest stretch. It's like, look,
Okay.
Marconi was Italian, but one end of the first transatlantic telegram
Yeah.
or telegraph communication was in Labrador. So
we'll take what we can get.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 to
All
move
right.
forward 2.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Mana Box. Or Mirror Box. Box. I'm going to add that.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Then I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go beach.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay, which one of us is going to tear the fig leaf off of the picture of the dude at the front of the symposium? Do you remember that one? Mr. What's Her Name?
Oh.
I think your wife would be very interested to hear about the kind
Yes.
of salacious lectures you give here at the university.
I'm paying 3 to move here.
Is Nellie McClung?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm paying 2 to activate Rhyme Cutter.
Is that a heritage moment? We
Yeah.
showed off the Michelangelo's.
No,
or
it's
sorry, the
it was,
David.
she was in a class with another. She's in a university, a medical college,
Yeah.
learning with somebody else,
I'll
and
do another
the-
to activate the other one.
the guys are all being like, oh, kind of thing, right? Constantly.
Trains.
They have an anatomical picture of a man, but they have put a fig leaf over top of his genitals. And the problem is that they're all trying to be very proper. All the men, of course, are trying to be very proper, but they're just constantly making like
Right.
innuendo as the implication.
Gotcha.
And she just gets pissed off, and her friend's like, "Come on, Ellie, we should just go." And it's like, she just stands up and slams on the thing and just interrupts everybody, and then goes to the front of the thing and reams out her professor. Says, "Your wife will be very interested to hear the kind of dirty stuff you're saying to us," essentially, and then rips the fig leaf off, crumbles it up, and throws it in the face of one of the students sitting there. And he's all like smug about whatever, and he gets hit in the face with this fig leaf. And he's like,
Okay. Now, I know what that fig leaf was covering.
Yes.
But just in case, what was it covering?
A man's penis
Oh.
and testicles. I should have said and accompanying testicles.
Feet.
Yeah.
Testicles.
Accompanying the penis tonight will be the testicles.
Testicles. Very nice.
Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's testicles.
I love that everyone's sitting in chat just hearing me say all this. There was no comments. It's just kind of like, what is he going on about? And it's like, now you got to get yourself to heritagecanada.ca and watch the old ones.
Historica, I
Is
believe.
it Historica
yeah.
now? Okay.
I'm going to use 3 to move 3.
Sorry, it was the American Psycho reference that really caught me off guard.
Good.
Did that include the cost to activate them? Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Train cop? Because if you are, you got to tell me.
We call him a bull. They're known as bulls.
Oh my.
I don't even get that one.
So,
You don't have to. You don't have to explain it.
All aboard?
great. Did you
Yeah,
move?
you can go.
Great. All right. So Peril's interesting. Let me explain Peril.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Peril's my station master.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Peril's interesting thing is that instead of, you can see the move has a little person and activate has a little gear. What this is saying is that because Peril is my station master, I can choose to activate then move.
Oh.
Yeah. At any turn I can.
That's cool.
The weird wrinkle with Peril is that if I move to the end of the line, if I activate and I move back to the beginning without delivering.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you might not want to do that in that
Okay,
case. But,
yeah.
So if I have Peril here, I can activate Mirror Box,
Dare you? All right. Yeah, go for it.
and which means I'm going to do that again because apparently there's no limit on how much you can actually shove onto a tile.
Dangerous.
Where is this tile? There it is.
Yeah.
There's now 3.
Forests.
It's up in this section. It's the green one here. Just trying to make sure it's really clear to those of you at home. There's 3, whatever the hell the green material's called.
And now I can move.
Cool.
Looks like beef jerky.
Yum.
Heartwood, I believe.
And I think that means it moves to you.
Okay.
Let me look it up. What's it called? The green goodies are known as, heartwood, shards carved from the heart of ancient trees.
Charge carved from the heart.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Heartwood is saying to contain the soul of the tree. Jesus.
That's grim. This is going to be an administration turn for me, but I am going to activate my engineer before I do that
Oh, good.
to add. Can you bring me a Flammenwerfer, whatever the red one, the flame weed?
Ralph White?
Thank you.
Yeah. Rither White, that's
So
it.
yes. So again, Lixus is if there's an empty
All
hex.
day, all night.
If there's an empty hex in the network, I can put the material back on it from the supply, which is what I've done.
Oh, rad.
And now I'm going to administrate, so I'll get my mana back. I unflip my specialists, and I get a spell car. And there's so many spell cars.
So many.
So many spell cards. What's the... So that one, the green one, that's a free city and free wasteland transfer.
Green machine.
Wild.
You get one, I think, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. What's volcanic vexor?
So it gets you a red. You can build track on the lava, and then you can remove a good from anything adjacent to it. I think is the idea. Is you're supposed to remove from the adjacent tile.
Do I remove it or pull it towards the lava?
It's
It has
return
a-
to
it-
the supply.
Yeah, it has an X on it.
You delete it, yeah.
Good. You're basically.
That's why it's a
tossing it back.
vexor. You basically build something beside somebody else and steal one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is a double build,
Yeah.
just like your other one.
Double builds are, I mean, they put in work. What can I say?
Yeah, if you need track,
And then the Suburban Express is anything beside a city or a wasteland?
I believe
Yeah.
that's the case. Yes.
Not anywhere. It's still got to be.
No, but any terrain that's beside a city or wasteland?
Yeah, but it's still got to be part of your or adjacent to your network.
Yeah, right, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you mind if I smoke in here?
Please don't smoke coconut LaCroix. I don't even know how you would.
Bong, probably.
You have to talk to some of these wizards.
I think any of those guys have ever just been like, I'm just going to pour LaCroix into my bong and then do a weed through it? Do a weed?
Oh,
Do
I mean,
we?
I was trying to make it sound even more awkward and I couldn't get it out in time. I was like, do weed. And I'm like, no, you should have said do a weed.
I've never experienced what I assume is the tremendous joy of doing and weed through a water bong.
Yeah.
so
But I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't actually understand the physical science behind it.
Oh.
So I don't know if the water is like if you directly interact with the water in any way. But I assume that would be terrible.
Probably.
you don't understand the science behind like a
Bongs.
bong?
I don't know what part of the. I just know that bong water
I didn't
is
mean to say
terrible.
that condescending,
Yeah.
by the way. That's just,
Cool.
I mean, for years I had no idea how they worked either, and I think I have an idea now. Is it funnier to hear somebody who has kind of an idea of
Thank
how
you,
they
Shane
work,
Leotech.
or is it
The
funnier
water
to...
is the filter. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that would be terrible then, surely. To
The smoke goes through the
There's
water.
only one way to find out.
Yeah. Also,
no,
know.
I think I'm comfortable
There's
making
so
that
much
guess.
We won't have
CO2.
to do it.
Oh,
so
okay.
you'd be basically sucking in smoke and CO2 into your lungs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like that sounds.
That sounds great. I
Do a hit and pass out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I smoked paper when I was young, and I turned out fine.
Right.
I'll take the double build. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay. That took long enough that I changed my plan.
Eat the rich this week on Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry.
If Ian makes his own bong, like spins it out of glass, like he just blows himself a glass bong. So
We do not have a powerful enough glory hole.
yeah, I would love though,
What?
just for the thing to be like that. The whole thing is Ian blows himself a glass bong,
So-
but then on YouTube it just says Tinker Tailor Solar Fry pipe. Ian blows himself ...
My favorite thing about there's a Canadian-produced reality competition series on Netflix called Blown Away about blowing glass. It's honestly very good. The stuff that they make on that show is gorgeous, and it's one of those like it's not filled with like shitty people. It's in the
it's very Canadian.
It's in the American or not American. It's in the British Bake Off style of like generally supportive. Like let's see the thing that you can make. Right.
Yeah.
In the first episode, they have this little aside where they're like, "This is the oven we use for blowing glass. They're called glory holes." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right? Like they get it out of the way in the first episode where it's
Yeah.
like, we know
Yep.
that's what they're called. Let's move on.
It's part of their culture too.
Exactly, yeah.
This has been a heritage moment.
Yeah. I didn't know either until I watched Blown Away.
Are you sure
Would
they're
highly
called-
recommend it.
Specifically, it's like the main oven where the raw glass is.
Yeah.
There's
okay,
it's
yeah.
where you keep it real hot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's other like heating things, but the main one.
Yeah, there's a kiln. I can't remember what they call it. There's a kiln that they use for like very slowly cooling it down so it doesn't crack. But yeah. What's up?
Are you sure they're called glory holes? Yes, I am sure they are called glory holes. All right, great. I'm gonna administrate.
Okay.
I think he means no.
No. Oh, I've been to one of these porta johns, and they are called glory holes. Refresh all this. And
Surely Portageon
porta john.
in that
Yeah.
accent, yeah.
Porta john.
Ooh, do we get to refresh the?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh.
Present it.
Right, 'cause
Cement tumbler. Don't go to that
Oh,
side.
So do those two go away?
yeah,
then?
these two
go
come
Oh, they
off
go
as well,
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
These two go in the
Cement tumbler.
because nobody wanted them apparently.
Car bomb.
Oh no! Right? Was
Yeah.
that you or was that you?
Not me.
I think. Oh, right. Did I just go full hateful mode?
At some point you did. Yeah.
Now this is only effective on the black and tans, right?
Hi,
God,
everybody.
you just keep wanting to get into the highlight reel, don't you?
I no, I can't take my ADHD meds right now.
Want to be starting some shit?
Yeah, well,
Whoa!
some other stuff. Spice convoy, firewater fabricator, ice car, and trailblazer.
Ice car.
Ice car.
All right, ice car's got to. Obviously, it's a gain mana for free. Gain an extra mana.
Remember when?
And delete. Well, whenever you delete something, you gain a mana. Oh,
You have to delete.
you have to remove a good from the board.
Remember when
Back to the supply, I guess.
there'd be the commercials for like Batman action figures in association with the new movie, and then they'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
and the Ice Batmobile, and it's like that's not a thing from the movie. You just made that up,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? The ice car.
Yeah.
You know? And here's this costume that's not from the movie.
The Spidey cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, which wasn't in Batman either, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Fair enough. What's up now?
Shoot, I think it's my turn.
It is.
just
It
turn.
is, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm sorry to report.
That just speaking of ice going through your veins. I think I will administrate
That seems like a good
Druid the Observance.
good use of the turn, I think.
Are you gonna buy the car bomb?
Well, well,
I'm considering it.
Spice Convoy is so on brand for me.
Spawnvoy.
It's apparently for you gain a desert, and you get to
Refresh your engineer.
flip your
right?
engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, flip
That's
it.
just value.
I don't have one, so why would I give a crap about my engineer?
Yep.
I get to buy a car, so I guess I'll take the car bomb.
Buy a car.
I guess I'll just take that car bomb, everybody.
Remind me what the car bomb does?
When activated, it destroys a car. I think on my own train.
You know,
No.
everybody has to sacrifice a car.
Oh
Each
Jesus!
competitor must discard a spell car of their choice from the rail yard.
Each player on activation.
Yeah.
All right.
That is some shit.
Which means that you could delete your car bomb.
Which I
or
probably would.
You could just multi-car bomb.
That's true. I could just wipe us all
Go
out.
full hateful mode, yeah.
Some of you have some good cars.
I'm going to go 1 for free, and then I'm going to build a bunch of stuff.
Some of you took
I'm
some
gonna
hard
pay
trash.
2 to build on liquid hot magma and the forest area. And then I'm going to pay another 1 and the inherent cost to also build on the lake. The lake. I guess I could have done that in a slightly different order. That's fine. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm at the end of the line. I'm
At the
going
end of my
to.
rope.
I'm going to deactivate Seraphina and my boy, and I'm going to get something here. But before I
A surveyor.
steal that from you, I am also going to deliver some goods and/or services.
Oh, I guess you got to do that first.
Technically, you're supposed to do it
Technically,
first,
yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Going green.
And that is
There you go.
one.
Oh,
greater
right.
value.
You get the big one.
Yeah.
I get the big boy. Thank you.
He scooped you.
That's fine.
Oops.
And yeah, thank you. On to you.
Thank you. I would like to use a gem to go to the end of the line. I want a specialist, but also I'm near the ice.
Yeah, you are touching it.
And I would
Yep.
like to deliver one to who? Three. For
You got it.
For ice.
Get the big ice.
Nice.
And I'm going to need to look through some of these specialists after
yeah.
Matt is done with the book
wanna
and the
look through the
pile of
engineers?
specialists.
It's either engineers or surveyors.
Engineers are the one time?
No, surveyors.
Engineers are the tap reusable.
Right, I'll
you
go
can
through the
untap.
engineers.
Yeah, they're like having another captain.
Seraphine and they're being deactivated.
Conductor, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, not captains.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Okay, thanks to Peril, I can activate before I move. I choose to activate Limited Express. I choose to activate my mirror box. Put another one there. And then I get to move. I have to move, I think is the idea. You can't just sit here all day.
One
right?
must move.
One must move. So I move one. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. I'm going to activate Lexus. Yeah, can I get the red one?
Maybe. We'll
Thank
see
you.
what happens here.
And I'll put that here. Then I'm going to move 2 spaces for 1 mana. And I'm going to deliver 1, 2, 3, 4. To get the big ol' 3.
That's good.
Thank you.
And then for the end of the line, don't know why I started talking like Kermit the Frog there briefly.
You're just feeling it.
I would like. I'll get a surveyor. I don't have a surveyor yet.
Oh, yeah.
I have a song from the 60s.
So, conductor back here. And it's your turn, Matt.
My turn. I go forward 1. I am going to show this off
Yeah.
before.
Oh, wait, these are the one-time use.
One time
One-time
only,
use.
yeah.
Oops, the other one.
Yeah, okay.
I got one Mindra Dirac, which allows me to play a train car adjacent to any one space that I have a train car.
Oh.
But all of them
How many times?
once.
Just once.
But
Okay.
all of them.
Oh, you basically just gonna.
I bloom out from that space.
That's pretty good.
I'm not going to activate that this turn.
That's
Not
gross.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Seth. That and that. This is 1 there. And 1 there.
I said this last time we played too, and I was just kind of like, when you're using activating train cars versus activating these, kept confusing me because it's like
Yeah.
I get it, right? But we don't have to flip these when we activate them, but we have to flip these when we activate them.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of exhausting them was better. It's like they did their special billing, like I need to rest. They're exhausted, right? Like
I see sorry.
no, hide the book from me. Jesus.
Oh, come on.
You've been here for an hour and 45 minutes. You should have memorized it like the rest of us.
Oh, yeah? What's this mean?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
So is that that's plus
No,
one,
no,
plus
he's,
one?
he's got to get him by himself.
Get a free hug pillow? Is she on it?
That's to do with competitor transfers.
Could be.
Yeah, didn't even get a chance. He had his thumb covering most of the thing. I couldn't
Yeah.
even see it.
Build a track on a hex that has at least one competitor train.
Oh, that's fun.
I assume
Yeah.
it has to be adjacent to
It-
the network.
It doesn't say that.
If it
Competitor.
doesn't have the little global symbol on it, then it has to be. It's adjacent unless otherwise. stated.
It's adjacent. Okay, so
Jason? Jason.
never mind.
So that one train of grams, I think, is the only train that's actually adjacent to
This
yours.
one.
Are you able to pay a transfer and do that? Because you can transfer.
Yeah.
Over cities
I
and
could also
things.
use my ability.
Can I take a
here.
look again?
I'm just wondering aloud about that ability now.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, they don't seem to immediately contradict each other, right? Like, if you can do it, then you should be allowed to do it.
I am going to use my ability here to cash in. Oh. Good heavens, no. Cash in that to move. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my ability here to cash in this, return it to the.
Which
where
one
the
is it?
blue one is.
Okay.
La banque.
To move this over to here.
Mm.
And then I can use this
Mhm.
to build something on the ice.
You should flip her face down, actually.
Yeah.
Them.
Wait, when I use them,
Yeah, you flip them
okay,
face down
yeah,
when you use them, yeah.
yeah. And I also want to move on up
Uh-huh.
to the east side.
That's good.
Finally got a piece of the pie. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna move 3. Move 1. I'm gonna move 1. I'm gonna build on ice over here, and then I'm going to. I think I'm going to use the other one. Yes, I'm
Activate
gonna.
your second train.
I'm going to activate a second train for a mana to build on a green. Oh no, I can't do that because I have to only do that on a spell card, and I can't. I can't do because these aren't counted towards spell cards, right?
They are a spell card.
They are.
Yeah, they're your first line. Those are all spell cards. Yeah.
Great. I'm going to stick with the plans. This is what I was talking about. The second you start doubting yourself, so I'm going to use it again to build on this green.
But you can only activate a spell card once. per
Right.
turn, though.
Yes, but with this ability,
You can double it.
I can double
Oh,
it.
that. Okay.
Yes.
I was just looking at like the basic.
No, I can double it with this, but it has to be the same spell card.
There you go. Yeah.
I can't do this and that.
All right. My glass of water was in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna. I had this all worked out in my head. What would be better? And I think it's. Move forward. Pay 1 to get an extra mana, which goes immediately into the bin.
It's free mana.
It's free mana. And did I want to do the other one actually?
Is that a hard upper limit on mana?
I think so.
10
Yeah.
is the hard upper limit.
Yeah, you can't have anything outside of that. I'm good. We go.
Okay. I'm going to use up all of my remaining mana. Okay. In the activate whomstever's phase, I'm going to use my station master, Tiguskin,
Oh yeah.
who's holding a giant fork.
Yeah.
He's ready to eat.
Yeah.
What's he do?
So I'm going to pay 2 mana to return. Is it 2? I thought there was only 1, but it says times 2 there. Hang on. To return an in-network good to the supply. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
why does it say times 2 there?
You may do that twice, or.
I don't know why it says that.
Any 2 network goods.
It doesn't say that.
What?
In the book, during
Okay.
the activate specialist phase of your turn, you may pay 2 mana to return an in-network good to the supply, then build
The-
track on any terrain.
The PDF I'm looking at says you may return any 2 network goods.
What version is this?
Oh, interesting. You probably have a more recent version with not typo.
Because clearly there is a 2x there.
There
so
is.
That makes
yeah,
sense.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but I
the
don't get
text
to,
might have been-
but I don't get to build 2 terrain.
Yeah, but you have to remove two from the board from.
All right.
Yeah.
This one
Oh no.
and
And they go back into the supply, correct?
yep, and this one. and then I will build there. And then I will
Interesting passive ability.
exhaust that, move 3 spaces for 0, and for free, I will build there.
Oh, damn.
That's the turn. Go ahead.
That's good.
Dang. I'm going to blossom into my full potential with Mindra Dirac, which is to say,
You're just going poof.
poof. So much. And then
All of these.
all of those. Just really getting up in Beach's business there. Was it one?
Being able to build like
It's a lot.
a whole bunch on your competitors' lines like immediately is really good.
That and activate Seraphina. And
I wish Serafina was around right now.
And I
This is
still
what
have
is
to
thy
pay-
bidding? It's like,
Yeah.
oh we
If you're-
actually activated Seraphina.
If you're curious.
That is 1 red.
Kill, 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 ban,
Kill.
ban, ban.
Oh no! Oh no! Deactivate! Deactivate! Build those 2 onto you.
Everybody Skexy noise. I can't do it right now. I'm too parched.
I would like to move
hell does
to
this mean?
green to build on. I use 1 mana.
Is this just build track on an empty?
No, it's I don't know, you gotta read
Right,
it.
like it's
I think move a car.
I don't remember.
Oh no, wait.
it's
I do not have a green
Urian.
to build on.
Oh,
Oh no!
pay 1 mana to move one of your train cars to an adjacent hex.
Ah, that's it.
I will move for 0, and I will build on Worder and use 1 to build on Worder.
Ah, very nice.
Oh. Oh yeah. You're getting all over the place there.
My bugs are everywhere. And that is a beach go.
Okay.
Or perhaps it is our second break. I know it's a little early, but you got to read for your specialists.
I do.
And I need to cycle some fluids. So let's take our next break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. We're going to run some ads. We'll be right back with more Empyreal Spells and Steam.
Trains! No, Christ. That's the sound they make. That's the sound of a train.
Hi, welcome to Train Watch.
Trains! Like that. Yeah.
You know,
Boots and cats. Boots and cats. Boots and cats.
you know how usually before we go online, Matt is like, "Hey, everybody, unmuted their mics."
Trains!
Train!
You didn't do it this time, and now here we are.
Oh, good.
Sorry. That was, yeah. Was it just me?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Well,
It would have come through on all the rest of our mics, I think.
yeah.
So that's not so bad.
I do my best to project when I really shouldn't. Yeah, welcome back to more Empyreal Spells and Steam. Beej, it's your turn.
Great.
Did you choose your surveyor?
Well, because I haven't finished yet. So I pulled out my surveyor because hey, spoilers, I'm going to pick a thingo. But we should do this in order. So I'm going to move and then activate, so not use peril. We're going to move and then activate. It's just, I don't know why every time I say that, it's a move then Overwatch. Right in the line. We're going to deliver. I'm going to deliver
99%? Go for it.
3 golden goods here, these green boys.
Wow.
And I'm going to take
So many goods.
that one and put it here. And then what I'm going to do is, oh shit, no, I did this all in I had it all in my head and I worked it out wrong. I want to exhaust my conductor, put those back, great. Then I'm going to pick a surveyor. There they are. And then I'm going to bring back and look at how everything is so nice.
Great.
Great. Do you want to know who Alman Null Kanda is?
Yeah, what do they do?
Yeah. Did anyone else end up with a Kanda? I thought somebody else had a Kanda. No. Okay. Almir Null Kanda's thing.
Oh yeah,
Somebody's a con.
Lixis Ranconda.
Oh, good. These are
Oh.
probably. Are they siblings? Are they
They-
married?
They have the same hair color.
They're both wearing flowers.
That
Cousins?
could mean anything.
They don't look that similar, so I'm going to assume they're a couple.
Okay. That sounds nice.
They do the same thing.
Working for different places and different jobs, in fact.
Well, they do the same thing.
So yeah, Kanda's job is that
You do it 3 times at once.
yeah, they can take They can take an in-network good and return it onto a tile. They can do that
Thrice.
3 times.
Neat.
So yeah, so I have a thing to be able to bring goods back onto a tile, or yeah, put goods onto a tile that has no goods on it. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. We're going to call this a rebuilding turn. I'm just going to administrate. So untap,
Yeah.
get back all the mana,
Rejuicing.
and get one of those cars.
So many to choose from.
I guess the ice car? 'Cause
Whenever you remove, right?
yeah, because it works with my station master.
Oh, that's a good point. Holy shit! If it works every time you do one good.
Because is this just a static thing, or does I have to activate this car?
You have to activate that card.
Yeah, you have to be there. Then you'll have to do that.
Wait, no, that doesn't work, because I
No.
can only do this in the activating whatever's phase.
Pretty sure you just
Hang on.
get rid of that thing. Like you take a resource off of a tile, and then you just get a new mana
Yeah.
gem.
A fresh new mana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the ice car. It doesn't interact. It's just the ice car is remove a thing, get a gem.
Oh, it is. It allows you to remove a thing. Okay. So this is just your standard. Pick one of
Make a
3.
thing.
Yeah. This is you get 2 instead of 3 choices.
Let's make a thing and untap my. Huh.
Yeah. But are you in an area to gain spice? I mean,
I
you're
could,
red,
yeah.
right? Yeah. It's not so bad. That's has the free transfers.
I'll take the spice convoy. Let's try it.
Boys.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you're on your 3rd level now.
It's fun being helpful.
That's my whole turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to move forward 2 spaces.
Do it.
Spending and dejuicing 1 mana.
Don't say that.
Rocket you, turkey.
Then I'm going to not say it and just refresh 3 mana. Or wait, was that what I wanted to do? That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, of course.
I wanted to do that.
Ah.
So now I've done that. And now it's your turn.
I would like to administrate. Yeah.
Admin.
Yeah. And spell car. Give me that ice car. Ooh. Yes. All aboard.
Is it in-network goods only, or is it?
I think it's a tile that you have a car on.
All right. Yeah, in-network good. Yep.
Go.
Okay. Time to car bomb.
Gonna get me in trouble.
Hateful
really
bullshit. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, if you do that, you have to destroy one of yours too.
All right. I move to here.
That's okay.
Burn a mana to do that. I activate mirror box. I burn a mana to do that, so I can put another green good back on here. And that's a move and an activate, so I'm done. Graham, your turn.
Yeah.
Beach isn't actually operating a train network. You're just operating a farm.
Yeah.
It's a forest. I'm into logging.
It's a managed forest.
You guys can come up with whatever weird euphemism that means. Whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this to get the red one.
Yeah. I keep seeing you do that, and I'm like, I bet I know what's coming.
Yep.
There we go.
Thanks. I'll put it over here. Then I'm going to move 1 and an extra 1 to move there. And I'm going to activate the Spice Convoy. And I'll build a train here. And that also untaps my Engineer. And then I'll pay another 1 and the inherent cost to build another one on the lava.
Dang. We're crossing paths yet again.
And
Can't escape.
that's my turn, right?
Oh.
Oh. Yes, that's my turn.
All right, I have no mana, so I can only move 1. What card do I want?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I find myself low on mana.
In times of trouble.
Yeah. So I'm gonna blaze it with this Trailblazer.
So we get new cards.
Blaze it.
Yeah. Once this turn's over, then yeah.
My turn is over.
All right. What's in the market?
Digmax 1000. Horizon Chaser. Meltwater Express.
Oh yeah.
Love that Digmax.
Tundra
1000.
Terraformer. Glassifier.
Whoa.
Steamer.
Steamer.
That's what I should have done.
What you looking up there?
I just wanted to see what the Meltwater Express was, and it's the Reclaim Mana one. So yeah, just wanted to see what it was doing.
Refresh one.
Yeah.
I'm going to move 1. And then I am going to use this ice card, which requires me to use
Yeet.
use a bead, a mana, to
Nope.
get down there. No?
It's your first car of that.
Oh, I see. It's
column,
not.
so
Okay.
the first car is free.
Great. Well, I'm going to use it. I'm going to double it.
Oh, there you
Nice.
So I get to turn 2 resources that my trains are on, and
You get to turf them, and then you get mana
yeah.
instead.
Well, that red one can probably go away.
So the Horizon Chaser, its ability is that you can build on any tile as long as it's on the edge of the map.
go. Yep.
I really like that. That's kind of neat.
This green one can go away.
Any network adjacent.
So
one.
I get 2 more mana crystals,
That's good.
and they're available.
I believe they're immediately available. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Play passes to me. Right, here's the book. All right, so thanks to Peril, I activate then move. I'm going to pay a mana to activate my mirror box. And we're going to populate this with another forest, and then I'm going to move. And Graham, it's your turn.
All right. Thank you. During the activation phase, I'm going to pay 2 for Tuguscan to return this water and up to 2, and this water to the supply to build there. Then I'm gonna move. Heyo, I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna deliver, 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks.
G's going to give it to us.
Yeah. Ta-da. And then I would like my mana back. And 1 additional mana, please.
You're so good
You
at
can
this
have
game.
it.
Thank you.
If you have to ask, ask.
That's the turn. Go ahead.
I will go to the end of my line. And I will refresh my mana because I need more mana. And that means I get a free rock of mana.
A free rock of mana.
And now I get to deliver.
Technically, you deliver first, but it doesn't really matter.
My abilities do not interact in a weird way there. I'm going to deliver all all of this red weed.
Right, because you can over-deliver. I forgot about that.
You can over-deliver.
Just pull it right off the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So much weed. Your turn now.
I'm going to use my waifu. I regret saying that word out loud. Build on this.
Hey, build on this.
Just nuts.
And then I would like to use 3 mana to go to the end of the line. And I would like to deliver to water. 1, 2,
You made it all the way there. Nice.
3. Get one of these. Yeah.
Good.
One of these.
And I would like to refill my mana and get an additional mana.
And so you shall.
I'm 1 crystal away from complete dominance.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks to Peril. Wait, these two go in the bin, do they not?
Yeah, those are deleted from.
Thank you.
From history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From time.
Okay, thanks to Peril, I'm going to use the Limited Express to activate my mirror box. We're going to put that in there, and I'm going to move. Huh. Huh.
Ma?
I'm going to move. You need 3 to get to the end of the line from here. Did I goozle myself? No.
No, surely not.
I couldn't possibly.
Moi.
Hang on. Can I roll back?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's put those back. I was already here. And let's put that back. Right? Okay. I'm going to use Runica.
Ah.
I'm going to get all these back.
Ah.
Right. Okay. Then I'm going to use Limited Express mirror box. I'm going to put this on here. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, which is 3 to go to the end of the line. I'm going to deliver these 3. Which means I can take that one. Okay. And then my move is,
Or the end of the line.
yeah, my end of the line after my delivery is one of these things.
Aha.
Which I believe is refresher. It is who's in here? Right. What a terrible position to be in. I don't know. These aren't worth anything at the end of the game ultimately, are they?
No.
No. So it doesn't matter if you have one or not. Ultimately.
Does the game also end when cities are out of demand tiles? Well, there's no way for cities to be out of demand tiles that hasn't already triggered the other thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the extra mana and refresh.
Okay.
And Runica can just have a long nap. That sounds great. Back to the beginning.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to go move 3 to go there. Pay 2 for the rhyme cutter. To go think. Yes. And then I guess that's it. Go ahead.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. That is 3 mana. And then, Pollinator, an additional mana. I'm going to steal Wet onto here. And for an additional mana, I'm going to spend
Our wets.
one more. Our Wets.
Wet
We're
these
getting them
woods.
dry.
He's wetting our dries.
And it was that.
All right.
On to you. C'est à toi.
Mercy. I would like to that to that, and I want to do that bug is there, that bug is there.
So many bugs everywhere.
I'm going to use 3. It should be over here. 0, 1. Oh no, 6. I have to use 6. 0, 1, 3, 6. It's okay. I can afford it. To then use
High
one.
roller over here.
Yeah, to use 1 to build on brown or ice, and I will build on brown, and then I will use another 1 to. Oh, sorry, if I may. Instead of building on this brown, I'd like to build on this brown.
Clearly a superior choice.
Good brown.
And then I would also like to move
Nice
this
brown.
bug over to this brown.
Righto.
By returning this to the thing.
I got you, fam.
Causes this to flip. And then that's a go bead.
Okay.
That's a go be.
That's a beej. I burn a mana to move 2 spaces instead. I burn another mana to use Mirror Box to put a forest or a heartwood onto the heartwood.
The forest town is like, I know we're the forest town, but we're kind of over forests now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're going to be out of forest pretty soon. So we're going to just mow your shit down, my dude. And that's a say go. That's
All
move
right.
activate, yeah.
I'm going to activate Tuguskin to... Do I have to remove 2 things? Or is it optional? Oh, that one's wrong, we've discovered.
Oh, right, good point, because it says you have to do 2 in order to get that.
Yeah.
I assume that's like the cost along with the mana to do it.
Because it doesn't say this thing happens twice. It says you have to. It says there's 2 things to make this one thing happen.
Because it's only a negative, basically.
I like this. Is this odds and evens?
John, Ken. Oh,
Ian and
I
I like
take
to,
out a mallet anyways and bash Beach's skull in.
couldn't get the helmet on in time.
Yeah.
Ian and I like to do
Yeah.
it like this, like from Castle
Yeah.
Cagliostro.
You may pay 2 to return 2 things to the
All right.
Hey.
and make it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like
This
because
one.
destroying stuff is bad usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one.
Destroying
So
stuff
those are
is bad,
destroyed.
usually.
So then I'm going to build...
Yeah,
I mean, if it's not your stuff, it's not necessarily bad.
right.
Oh, wait, hold up. Sorry. Rewind. I don't need to do that.
Okay. These 2, right?
Yes. That was here.
I don't need to destroy the land.
Yeah, wait a minute.
But there's the most obvious solution. Wait, if I think about it a little bit.
But there's just so much money in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my captain, and I'll may as well activate the engineer as well. Can I have a rock?
I want a rock.
I want a rock. The gray one.
Right here.
Great.
Have one.
Just the one.
One rock.
Thank you.
I don't know why I won't. Why is he not touching my hand all of a
I don't
sudden?
know.
Did he make it weird?
1, 2,
Why'd he kiss me on the
3.
cheek afterwards?
end of the line.
You said it was to congratulate him for a good game, but
I'm going to turn in 3 ice things over here.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I don't. Yeah.
good move.
Good game.
And then
Damn.
Strong style.
I'm going to
Stop.
Things just stop meaning things in out of my mouth.
flip up my specialists, and I'm going to get
Yeah.
the green ones.
You'll
the
need
green
that
kind
book.
Of specialist. I will need that book. What the heck do these do? All right.
All right, on to me.
Okay.
I will move 1. I will pay 1, and I will deploy 1.
Okay.
There,
Neat.
I believe.
Cool.
Yes. Was that even what I wanted to do? That definitely was not what I wanted to do. I planned something totally different.
Yeah. That tracks.
It's the beautiful part about building trains. So once you've laid down the track, you can just pick it back up.
Yeah. I'm actually administrating.
Can turn it into a goddamn bike path. Be like, isn't that better for everyone? Is it? God damn. I can't. I move out here and find out you guys used to have trains.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? You
great.
used to have a train.
I'm so mad that we don't anymore. I'm so mad about it.
When I was younger, I rode on that train.
Yeah?
And now that I'm older and live near some of the tracks, I've just stepped in dog shit.
So definite improvements.
Yeah.
What was okay? Actually, though, I'm curious. Was it like a radial railway, like a single car kind of thing, or was it like?
No, it was multiple cars.
Yeah.
It was a
Holy shit.
real
Oh, yeah.
train.
How many stops did it have?
It went from downtown. Went from this side of the Johnson Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, it originally went further, but by the time we got to ride it, it went from this side of the Johnson Street Bridge up to Comox.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Made that Comox ride several times.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The track is still there.
Yeah.
And some company has been threatening to try and revive it for years,
Good
but
for
like, I would love for that to happen.
That's a few $billion, but
It's. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I like the idea of it, but
Yeah.
I never wrote it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess I was part of the problem.
really, what we need in town
People
is
would ride it now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As a commuter train, people
Yeah.
would ride it now.
I mean,
But
they have a
like-
bus that does that.
But like, I feel like what we need is a train that goes like to Swartz Bay,
Yes.
to even Uptown. I've always argued it should go to Uptown, but even if it came all the way down Garland
Well,
Street, would be ideal.
But like it wasn't like LRT commuter train, right?
No.
It was like a
train.
it was like a tourist thing,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm moving to the end of the line here using 1 mana.
Yeah.
I am going to use 1, 2, 3 dirt. Where's Brown?
I got you.
To take a 2 dirt
Nap.
from here. Dude,
A 2 dirt nap.
I love that CPC series. And I'm going to refresh my stuff and get a specialist. The one time only.
Yeah, there you go. Get your surveyor.
Surveyors
And I
who
will
are known
need-
for doing things once and then never doing it again.
I
Yeah.
will need the both.
Is
I will take that one.
is the Porter on CBC? There's a new show I heard that talk about, or at least a recent show called The Porter, and I was like, is that one on CBC or not? I should double check. Okay, my turn.
Oh wait, sorry. Am I supposed to keep the stuff that I've claimed here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. I would like 3 dirt, please.
There's your dirts.
Donka.
Yeah, they're worth 1 victory point each.
Dirt.
Yeah, dirt your wets. Because if we get all of these, it's like that
Yeah.
plus also having all
Yeah.
of these is like extra good.
Yeah, keep your dries with your ruds.
I think you're allowed. Yeah, because you're allowed to deliver. You're allowed to deliver anything that that you're near a city. You don't have to get the demand tile, right?
Mhm.
The demand tile allows you to.
You get bonuses.
Yeah, gets you bonuses, but you can just deliver if you have 1. It's like I just want to deliver this to here and be done with it. Right.
And yeah, if you just want the victory points, you can still deliver.
Okay. I think the line here is waste all of my mana
Hell yeah.
and go to the end of the line and deliver these two to the Green City. Good. and then add a mana and refresh all my mana.
It's refreshing.
Oh my God, is he gaming?
He's beginning to see.
To be fair, I mean, Bija's track is pretty, like, it's the trip from the forest to the city is a pretty short trip.
It goes right by the lake, and everyone's
go
like,
back and forth and back and forth and back and
Love a
forth.
good train by the lake.
that's it. Thank you, Rock Pusher. The Porter premieres in May.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna railway workers from both Canada and the United States join together to give birth to the world's first black union.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Me?
Yep.
Cool.
It's you.
So my surveyor is Irene Lamina Kobor,
Oh yeah.
whose special one-time ability is take an extra turn.
Time walk. Yeah. Take an extra turn after this one.
Yep.
I'm taking an extra turn after this one.
Oh my God. Not bad.
I'm going to use Lixis. Can I get a rock? No, sorry, the
Yeah, you want a gray.
the gray
Sorry,
tile.
you said time walk, and I mana
That's fair.
rock.
Yeah.
To bring a rock back over here.
All three of us let him choose
Yeah.
that guy.
It was one of the last ones, yeah.
Yeah.
So I move 2 spaces for 1 mana and build on rock. And then I'm going to take an extra turn, and I'm going to activate my captain and move 4 spaces for my remaining 2
God.
mana,
Oh.
end of the line, and deliver
Oh,
3.
I wasn't
1, 2,
watching.
3
why is he so good?
for the rock.
Oh, that's end of game.
I had a different thing I could have done last turn if I was watching more carefully.
I'm gonna
me.
I'm gonna level with you. That came together in the last turn.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I have exactly enough mana to do this.
Yeah, that's
that was
amazing.
not a long con. So
So do we finish the round to come back to you? Because that would seem weird. Because then I get an extra
what
move.
happens now is, after any company has collected the required amount of demand tiles or run out of train cars, continue playing until all companies have taken the same number of turns. So until play returns to the starting player. So Matt gets to go one more time, and then Wheeler gets to go one more time.
Okay.
Once this is done, each company may make one final delivery in reverse turn order,
Oh my God.
starting with the last player. This final delivery is not a full turn. Players may not use specialists or move the conductor during this turn. You may still earn demand tiles if your delivery is eligible.
So basically, Matt gets to go, Wheeler gets to go, and then Wheeler, Matt, you, and me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Which is weird because you're already, but I guess you get to clean stuff off the board if you want.
Well, that second going back is just delivery, right?
Just delivery.
Just
Yeah.
delivery.
yeah.
Okay.
Which
No-
I am nowhere near being able to make,
Okay.
which is too
So,
bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3 mana. Good thing I reduced
That's a
them.
fucking heartbreaker.
Yeah. I'm gonna deliver
Two wents.
wets. 3 wets, not 2 wets actually.
So many wets.
So many wets. Get the big one. Big wet. You're just really good at this game because you won last one too.
Soft.
And I get my final action here too, which is
My strategy is I have
sure.
no
I
strategy.
am weeping so hard on the inside, my dude. You have no idea.
I don't pay a damn bit of attention to what anyone else is doing, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I need
what
the
am I
book,
doing?
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Can I have the book, please?
Yeah. We can't. So they get their turns. They can activate specials if
Yeah.
they want.
So this is Wheeler's last turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you can make one more delivery. And you can deliver even if it doesn't meet a demand tile. If you have any amount of whatever in your network.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
Oh.
John Strong Stevenson,
That's
my-
your surveyor.
surveyor.
Yeah.
I can build on any 3 track or any 3 spaces.
Nice.
I am going to build on
Any 3.
1,
Oh yeah.
2.
They got to be connected to your network still,
Do they?
don't
I
they?
believe that's. I checked
Hang
and it
on.
said any spaces, any terrain.
It doesn't have the
Any
global, though.
terrain. but
Unless
it's-
there's the global sign, it still has to be connected to your thing.
Build track on any terrain except wasteland.
If you're looking for
Yeah.
wheats,
But that connects, so you could actually like build one here, and you could have like 2.
Yeah, I've
you
been
deliver
thinking
2.
about that, but that
that doesn't. I don't think that gets him what he wants.
no. I mean, I could do.
You could, I don't know if you could pay for a transfer to do it.
I have $1.
Then no.
Oh, I was thinking about this for a while. I could build on 1 because that's connected.
I actually wish, like, I think this game is honestly quite well designed, but I actually wish that there was, because the global thing only shows up in like one instance.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to
it's,
find
and
it.
it's actually like I wish it wasn't. So it was just always, it's always, 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 always. It has to touch your existing network.
Yeah. Like, why did...
Like, just write that everywhere.
Yeah.
Why do we ever...
Well, there's a few times where it doesn't, but that's why there's a special symbol.
I can. I'm going to use my
Yeah.
main gal.
Good. Then now's the
Wait a
only.
minute, no,
now's
I
your last
realized
chance
this-
to do it.
I realized this didn't do
Oh. Dolores Malaphase from the Afterworld Express has the global icon. Pay 1 to move a good from any hex on the map. It does not have a competitor train car into your network. So from
Oh,
any
from
hex.
anywhere I see. Okay.
So that must have been like, that's one of those things where it's like, here's a thing where global applies. And they're like, how do we make that known? Well, we'll have to just put a globe on there.
I can't use this in between using this, right? Like there's no way.
You can choose the order that you do your
Yeah.
that you use your
I
specialists.
I think each specialist goes as like a one piece.
yeah, but
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
that? What's the engineer do?
She lets me build on one track that an enemy has built on. So I'm trying to think if
So, like that one?
yeah, or this one would let me build on that, and
You
then
already
I
have
could
one
do,
there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over to you. Sorry. I'm just gonna build one, and then I guess I don't know, 2, 3. Sure.
All right.
This guy's flipped over. I'm going to. I guess I can move.
If you're using if you want to use your ingenuity, there's also that other one that Graham's on. If you want the brown,
That I'm touching.
The desert?
Not that I can. No, but not when I'm adjacent. I mean, now that I'm adjacent, I can move. I could build on a green as well, right? To build on this, and then I can use my thing to build on this track.
but like right in the middle.
I don't. There's no.
There's no resource.
There's
there.
no resource on it.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
So if I use my thing to build a track on this green, and then I
And
can
then you pay
use
your one.
this to build here. Does
I-
that work?
No, because you activate specialists at the beginning. So how does that
He's
work
still on
then?
the end of his turn, though.
No, he's still in his turn. But how do you activate? You have to activate specialists at the beginning of the.
Before you move or administrate.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so you moved.
So then I
but
can't do this.
Yeah, so the activate specialists.
But I'm just gonna.
Yeah, so you activated her at the beginning of the turn.
Right. But I haven't built anything with her yet.
Yeah, but and then now you are, I guess, is what you're
Now
doing.
I'm going to.
Yeah. That I have to assume that that's how that works. Build track on a hex that has at least
Oh
one
well, if I
competitor
have to
train car.
build, if I have to activate and then builds, then I
don't
Yeah,
understand.
activate the green.
I don't actually understand how Candide is meant to work.
I build on a track that the enemy
Candide
has.
Malaphate. So it's build track on a hex that has at least one competitor train car. But you have to do that before you move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It
So
just means, you're doing it right off the top. So you're
but,
like,
but that means that the order of operations that Wheeler's trying to do doesn't work the way he wants it to work.
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. What's the?
I'm like trying to use this one to lay the track and then move, and then I was going to use this one, but that doesn't make sense. So I have to lay track, then build track, and then I can move.
Can you
Yeah.
build track, then lay track? Would that help?
I was on that green. I build track on there, then I build track on there.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I had something here.
Yeah. So you use
So I could
Candide
just
to build that one.
Build that one.
and then you use the other guy to build one 2, 3.
Or
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, wherever you're going there.
Yeah.
And so
Like,
then now,
1, 2, 3. No, but then I can't build with this
because you
my
don't have the
movement
right
can only add a
cars.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. This play just does nothing for me. So I'm just going to throw a bug.
I mean, if you
Alright.
can return anything from anything that you're sitting on, like do a delivery when it's your turn to do a delivery, you just get to do a delivery, right? Like,
Yeah, that's.
you don't have to get to the end of the thing to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going to build on something here. Just pretend I used this on
Sure.
something. There's no conjoining things. Sure. Here.
All right.
Great.
So that's the end of your turn then.
Yep.
Okay, so now you can make a delivery.
Great. I don't have enough brown for the brown W.
The brown devil.
I mean,
You've got
you're here and you're here.
2 so you can get 1 at least.
You can get the 1 demand tile, which has 2 goods on it.
I can get the 1. Get the 1.
This one and that one.
I thought I had more time. I just needed more time.
Matt, you can make and delivery.
And delivery, you say? Delicious. Delivery of rocks that do nothing special, I'm sure. There's no lore behind these. And
It's vital silver. Yeah.
Man, that one that lets you cash in for 1 bigger demand tile is pretty cool.
Yeah.
that's why I was the first one to buy one of these. And
Yeah. It's like,
was
Take
top
that.
list.
Yeah. No kidding.
I can do 1 more fire delivery.
Get that weed. And you filled out the whole thing.
Wait, am I allowed to do anything?
Yeah, you get to do 1 more.
Okay. Nothing.
No delivery?
I'm not allowed to activate my specialist.
But you can deliver.
I don't even
But
think
he has
I-
got nothing.
I'm on
he's-
no tiles that have
he's-
anything on them. That's only where my train is.
You got so few trains.
Yeah. I was ticking along real good. Can I at least explain to you what my line was?
Yeah, well, I
Great.
saw that you were using the mirror box to
Yeah.
continually make.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the idea initially when I was like, okay, I'll be able to place 1 more on here and then trade that in and pick up the last demand tile.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll get me to 4. Awesome. But I'm looking at all this and I'm like, oh, Matt is like everywhere. But he's not on this lake tile.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to march myself along, and then on my last turn, so basically I'd have to burn one of those, right?
Right.
On my last turn, I'm going to activate Elmir Knoll Conda, which allows me to put up to 3 things on a certain space. Put 3 on there, right? So we'd have 3 on that lake.
Right.
Let's just put 1 on there just for fun. So we put 3 lake on there, and then I've done that before my turn starts. I push off 6. We get to the end of the line. I deliver those 3 to here, and I pick up the card that he grabbed. And at that point, then I'm at 5, which means the game begins its end state,
yes.
right? So in retrospect, what I should have done is played that forest. Or rather, in retrospect, what I should have done was activated Almir immediately, put my 3 on here, and because I was already on mirror box, right?
Right.
And then get to the end of the line and trade in for that one that's worth an extra point. And then that way, when I get to the end of go through the next line, then I would trade in the 2 from here and get to that. And the reason why I didn't is I was like, I don't want to give away, I don't want to put 3 water on here and let Matt have an opportunity to come over here and take that and do a delivery. I wanted to get the forests off the table so he wouldn't come over here and take my forests and get that delivery from there.
Right.
And thus ended up goozling myself out of a point. Or, whatever. So
All right.
so that's why I was weeping internally, because I was like, I had such a good line. I knew what I was doing. Where did you come from?
Trains.
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 Nice time walk, jerk.
Right.
Trains.
How do we score?
The moment you said you're going to play that, I'm like, wait, hang on.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're playing it now, it means you have a way to finish.
That
All
was
right, so
only a plan once I read that thing. So,
Score is real simple.
yeah.
Yeah.
You get 1 point for every good delivered. and then bonuses for the demand tiles.
Yes.
And we're not using the, there's like an additional...
There's advanced rules for like
Thanks.
awards for getting your stuff in fancy shapes.
Wait, we don't get points for all the trains we put down?
No.
No!
Never.
Oh, my bugs.
Right.
I have my score.
I have my score.
I have my score.
What'd you score?
20.
Nice.
Yeah. Good round number.
22?
Okay. Also 20?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
La-
Now
lack
kiss
of,
me on the cheek.
lack of depth perception.
Oh. Sorry.
If I go in too hot, I might break my nose.
Gotcha. Bad eye, social engagement.
32.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I mean, when you look at these threes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got them threes.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's trains.
Right?
That's wild. 32?
I'm just happy I got to express my anger.
Well, you know what they say. That's trains. Well, that's going to do it for AFK this evening. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. That was a fun time. Coming up later on the channel. Actually, yeah, let's let me wrap up the AFK first. As always, thank you all so much, not just for being here, but for supporting us. For those of you who do that, and it's obviously not an obligation, but we appreciate it for those of you who are able to do so and enjoy doing that. Either at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by subscribing or giving bits here on Twitch. And we will get to thanking the people who subscribed this evening momentarily. Coming up on the channel, what's going on tomorrow, Paul?
LRMTG
Oh, yeah.
on Thursday. Going to be doing some Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
Yes. Now, I believe the plan is that tomorrow's LRMTG could be a little shorter than usual because we have a lot of pre-production for the PPR coming up. But the plan on paper, at least, is that tomorrow's LRMTG will be myself and Kenji. So that'll be nice. And then what's happening tomorrow night on Tinker Tailor? Sushi.
Sushi rolls and maki rolls, apparently.
Ooh, fun.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that?
Ian blows himself a sushi roll.
Let me see that sushi roll.
And then on Friday, we'll be doing Chill Point,
Yeah.
talking about the video game news. No Friday Night Paper Fight on Friday,
No. Because
because on Saturday, it is the Streets of New Capenna pre-release. Pre-release.
anybody notice these pre-release kits sitting in the background that probably shouldn't have been sitting in the background, but I blame myself entirely? Yes, indeed.
So that'll be super awesome, starting at 11 a.m. And going for a long time.
Well, we're back to full strength for a number of folks in the PPR, so the plan is to do the 8 rounds
Yeah, so we're
like we
back.
used to, so we'll see how that goes.
Then on Sunday, Rhythm Cafe on Sunday afternoon, playing Intralism,
Like this.
which I do not know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is either.
Followed by Teamfight Tactics on Is This Your Card? How's that been going, Wheeler?
Great card game. It's great because I'm at the point now where I'm upset when people draft poorly and I lose. So I'm good at. I know a game well enough to get mad, but I'm not good enough to be justified in my anger.
Do you have that little penguin with the sword?
No, I have a very sparkly space pig.
Okay,
It's
that's
very
pretty good.
cute.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's very cute.
I don't know where they go either.
Great.
And then on Monday, Can't Draw Horses Club, Corey and friends drawing things, or modeling things, or building things. They do all sorts of artsy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make all sorts of things that some of which are horses, but mostly are not. And then little Jackbox on
across the
Monday.
streams, nice.
Jackbox on Monday evening. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we are back to 9 o'clock. Disco Elysium on Talking Sim. And more Bloodborne
Bloodborne.
Oh my god.
on Let's Know.
Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff coming up. LoadingReadyRun.com/live is the place to go. See the full schedule.
Yeah.
And now let's thank all the awesome people who subscribed during the stream.
Woo!
Starting with Angelic Knighthood has been here 2 whole years. Congratulations.
No one today for 27 months.
Vlaman, a new subscriber. Thank you for joining us.
Wampa Christ for 95 months. Wow.
Dragok Knight 101, 43 months.
Johnny Glitched, very nice. 69 months.
Aminiv 1 with the 1 year. Thank you.
Olgar Kid for 18 months.
Bladinus for 63 months.
I'm a bear for 21 months.
And that GR Griffin for the 104 months, the maximum current possible.
Wow. The Man with No Name for 70 months.
Paranomosiak 042 for 5 whole years. Welcome back.
Electrotel, what's up, Shivam? 64 months, welcome back.
Yeah, and that Verophage for 83 months. Thank you.
Dev the Wev. Thank you for coming back.
Nog Champ for 54 months. Welcome back to you too.
The Seg, what's up, Seg? Snog champ.
It's good.
John Helix for the 2 years. Thank you.
Nogophers.
Oh, I love it. Snakebite, happy 3 years. Wow.
Yeah. Kilo Ken for 32 months. Welcome back.
Fenris Schaefer, rounding it out for 43 months. Thank you so much. And... Oh, Gekyoryu sneaking in there for 99 months. Very
Gekyoryu.
impressive. And 100 bits from Jibcat.
Yeah,
Thanks so much. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. As always, Wheeler, Matt, myself, Graham, Beej, and Paul on tech. And you've all been watching, so goodbye.